What's up with you? What's up with you? Back at it, bro. Look, we got a stream from a couple of days ago. Andrew Tate decided to get back into the ring. I think he had retired. He decided to give himself another shot. You know, his this is the masculine guy. And look for in 2025, you do have to wonder about the red pill. Is it still the same philosophy that it was? Or has it changed? When you look at a guy like Andrew Tate, he's the leader. He's the leader. And he talks about the things a man needs to do, the ways a man should be a man, all of that. And let me tell you something. He's down there on Twitter trying to explain. He can say whatever he wants. He was beaten. That man, that man. And a lot of these guys, see that boxing, man, you have to sort of be young. You got to be quick. You got to read your opponent. You get in that ring, man, and you slow. And it depends on the other boxer. This guy didn't hold nothing back. This guy pulverized this man. And the whole image of alpha male and high value man and all of that, that whole image was beaten out of him. And you could go see it. It's out there. It's on YouTube, the whole fight. You can go and see it. He lost bad. And a lot of people are saying he shouldn't have took the fight. They're saying, hey, you're 39 years old. You've lost a step. And you know, I've seen Andrew on his Insta. There was a guy we on TikTok. There was a guy on TikTok that was going to all of the people on TikTok. And he was a boxer and he said he would challenge him and he was going and he was winning. He was winning. Guys would accept the challenge. He would go, they would do content. He was defeating these guys. And Andrew said, well, how about I fly you out? Andrew flew him out. And man, it was over with like within, it wasn't even 30 seconds. He got like three, yeah, and he hit him hard. You know, Andrew got about three good hits on this TikTok guy, and the guy quit. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take getting hit. So now this guy wasn't a professional boxer. This guy that Andrew fought, they say he's the winner of what? The Misfits or something. I don't even know if he's a professional boxer. But this guy, he did a number on Andrew. And if you've listened to Andrew's content, um, the cigar smoking, the boasting, the alpha male, the never quit, the burn the boats. There's no coming back. It conflicts with the beating. He got pulverized. I'm gonna tell you, I don't even want to. I saw it one time. I don't even want to watch it again. It's man, and a lot of these guys when they get old, these boxers, when they get old, they don't know when to quit. They don't know when to throw in the towel. They don't know when to do it. So they when they leave, it's almost like we saw. Well, Tyson got his money, right? He went down there and got his whatever 20, $30 million with Jake Paul. And we know the Jake Paul. You see what happens when he fought a boxer. And there's rumors with the Anthony Tank. There's rumors that it was supposed to be like a rehearsed there's rumors this guy was putting language in the contract. Don't hit him. Don't knock him out. Give him a chance to. It's like so. I mean, I don't really do the boxing thing, but and you know he Jake Paul got in the ring with a real boxer, and the guy broke his jaw in like two places, and down there on Instagram complaining, saying the guy wasn't supposed to knock him out or something like that. But this Andrew Tate, man, his whole image, this whole image that he has is it's tainted, man. It's tainted. And then when you say as the figure of the red pill, which is what he was, he was the image. Now, he wasn't the only one, but he was like at the tip of the spear of red pill philosophy and alpha male. You know, he's the alpha male. Uh, getting in this ring and being beaten the way he was, it sort of reminded me of the red pill. It might be the end of the red pill. It was pretty popular back 2020, but it's been people have been slowly breaking it down. And this Andrew Tate thing is no different. And he's making excuses. That's where there's a real problem. A man doesn't make excuses. And see, you can learn a lot from these guys. You don't have to know them. Just social media made him popular. And you can look at him, and social media made him popular. So I'll discuss him. And from there, there's a teaching moment. Man don't make excuses. Men are men. You're a man. You are what you are. If you decide to get in a boxing ring at 39, and this guy's, I think, 29, um, don't keep up with boxing like that. I keep hearing something called the Misfits. He's a boxer from I don't know, whatever that is. This guy beat, and there's some scenes on there where he's trying to take Tate's hit. Man, you should, yeah, it's violent, man. So that's probably why this guy is able to fight the way he fights, because it didn't look like something that's governed. It looked like some type of street brawler, some backyard type stuff. It was in a ring, but it didn't give me the type of fighting that's approved. You know, it didn't come across. It came a little rough, little backyard, and it was, man, just a pounding, just an absolute pounding. And because I have kept up with a lot of Andrew's content, it was a big conflict, because this is Mr. Red Pill. This is Mr. Alpha Male. This is Mr. Uh, this is Mr. Red Pill philosophy, man. And see, I'm a black man too. Red Pill really, it's not really for me. It's a different type of philosophy, but I understand it, a lot of it, and there you go. There you go. If you had any questions about Red Pill, you're looking at it right there. You know, a lot of it is just talk, because when you try to implement it, you get beaten, and just beaten and beaten and beaten. There's a lot of talk, man. See, the thing about it is you have to implement that stuff. You got to practice what you preach. You have to do that. Good judgment. Why would you get in the ring with a man 10 years younger? You know he's got this big social media creation. That's another thing we keep, and we're seeing this over and over again. These people are titans on social media, but in the real world, they're just regular dudes. They're regular people. But online, because of subscribers and stuff, they have this persona that they're special. Now they're just dusty niggas who happen to have a popular podcast or a popular platform. They're still the same dust, still the same failure, the same failure. And like I said, there's a lot of talk. That when Andrew happened with him, he shouldn't have done it. I'm not his manager, but I would say, man, you can't afford to fail because you have presented such a persona of success, a persona of excellence, a persona of focus. And then you get in that ring and that man beat the brakes off of him. I mean, just beat, man, that was a beating. That wasn't even a boxing match. That was a beating. And I was surprised, man. I thought he would do better. I thought Andrew Tate, I mean, I thought he could hold his own, man. You can see if he's saying that he's gonna go back into training, you can see that he wouldn't last long. He couldn't take matches at his age, and he's too slow. And that's what a lot of guys forget: the speed. You got to be quick, man. You got to see that punch coming, and you got to move, and you got to make your adjustment. If you can't see punches, you're gonna get knocked out. Seeing a punch is when that other guy is ready to throw it, not when it's aiming at you or it's hitting you. That's eating a punch. And Andrew ate a lot of punches. And all of this stuff, red pill, and a guy creates a persona, Andrew, and people buy into it. He's still just a man, though. It's still just a man. Like I said, he's making excuses. He just needs to accept he lost. So that's all he has to say. I was beaten by a better man. And if he wants to continue, he can tell his subscribers about his future and all of that. But making excuses, trying to take from the other guy's victory, um, acting like it was a close fight. If I would have, if this happened and that, nah, you were beating. You were just, man, and it wasn't even a close fight, man. It was just destruction. One aspect of being a quote unquote alpha male is you don't make excuses. You also don't look for his boxing days are over, man. He just needs to get in the gym. And see, all of them cigars, all of that bad food, that stuff adds up, man. That stuff will add up and will slowly destroy you. Pull on up, man. We up. Also, no, I think I'll do that. Okay. I'm a couple of days behind, but I'm catching up. The red pill. And we're talking about compliance, right? Man, they have to comply with that, man. And that's the problem with a lot of the red pill just saying it. Just like Andrew, just talk. That's talk. Sounds good. But in the real world, how do people respond to it? He's, alpha male, undefeatable. Um, undefeated, mostest, bestest, the greatest man alive and all of that, and he just got beat to a pulp, which means once again application. Now, I've been saying a lot of the stuff in the red pill, you can't apply it. We still live in the real world. Anybody, it's and and I've listened to, I'm saying it like forever. This stuff been here and there, little bits and pieces. Andrew, I saw his rise to dominance and all of that, and they were sort of playing the way they did it. And you would throw a guy like Myron Gaines. This is nothing but it's just talk. It's talk. There's even conversations about Myron Gaines, questions about it's a well, that is a rabbit hole, brother. What's up with you, man? Come on up. We got to catch up, man. Andrew Tate, his actual face, we had to blur it. You can go see you can go see the photos. They're all over the place. It was a beating, and he's down there on his platform making excuses, talking about he's quick or he had the first round, and no, he didn't. No, he didn't. That guy wasn't playing with him. I guess the guy got pissed off. That guy didn't pull no punches. And the whole thing about it, you have to be able to do this stuff. Anybody can sit back and talk about how they should be in a relationship or dealing with wide groups of women. But that's talk. And see, anybody who's doing it, no, it's talk. That's talk, man. Anybody can say that stuff. That's talk, and it's how they respond. What if they don't respond to the way you think they're supposed to? Just like him, he did a lot of talking, and he got in the ring, and he got his head beaten in, because there's a lot of talk. And that's when you get into simp. That's when you get into the world of the simp. Any dude that sits back, whines about women as if they're going to change the way. I just saw this chick. She just got some more money. This NFL dude she a regular chick. Regular chick. She just NFL dude. She finna go to Green Bay. Dude came down here scooped up. All she got is her socks and her birthday suit. He in the gym working his ass off, $1 million contract, multi-million-dollar contract, college graduate, NFL football player. He came, scooped her up. See, all of that senseless talk, you have to go with what works. You have to go with what works. All this just mindless talk. And we get it. We get it. Motivation, we get that. But you have to implement it. When you say burn the boats, okay, do it. I'm finna go to this country and I'm gonna burn the boats. There'll be no way to return. Okay, do it. Most people ain't gonna burn the boats. There's some, I don't know what that is. Some story about soldiers, and he wanted to make sure none of them would retreat. So when they got where they were going, he burned the boats to force them to fight. It was we either win or we lose, but we're not going back. And that's a nice philosophy, right? But if you implement it, but if you talk it and then you get in the ring and get your brains beaten out, that's not burning the boats. And the red pills on life support anyhow, man. It was a popular philosophy. It's going to always be with us for the rest of our lives. But the height of it, it's certainly down. And this is a depiction or a graphic example of the fall of it. And look, I gotta congratulate him. That man made so much, or he's making so much money on social media. These guys are social media titans. They came onto social media with a plan. They knew how to hack the algorithm. They got that. Andrew, he did that, and they blew up. And he is a good motivational speaker. Now, that I grant you, that he's good at that. But the actual red pill, I've always had faults with it. I don't think it's applicable in so many areas. And then it gets to the point, well, hey man, you just talking because that ain't how women respond. If I go into a party and the majority of them ain't feeling me, I'm not going to have power over the majority of them. Just because you say that, it's got you got to deal with it. If I say I'm gonna win a boxing match and I get my brains beaten, my head beaten in, that's why, like I said, it's just mindless talk. It, you have to produce a result. There has to be an end game. What's the end game? And even with him, that's a lot of criticism on him. What was the end game? You get in the ring, you're Andrew Tate, you have this huge social media persona, you got a lot of money. We know you still have to deal with those. I don't even know what's going on with that. I don't know, been cleared, maybe, whatever. It's been a long time, probably been cleared. Okay, you go on Piers Morgan, you got, see you with the horses, see you with the cars, a lot of cars, you know. And when it was time, when you gave us a graphic example of quote unquote masculinity, you got your brain, your head beaten in. And that's what happens, man. He's down there making excuses. He can make whatever excuse he wants. That shit was a disaster. If anybody who's listened to him to see that, that was an absolute disaster. And if anything, that fight should have been stopped. And that's probably what he didn't want that to happen. He said, I'm Andrew Tate. I can't throw in the towel. So that's probably what he did. That's why he stayed. Anybody who knows boxing, man, you ain't supposed to let that happen. The referee ain't supposed to let that stuff go on. He let that man pulverized him. Like the stream, man. Yeah, as a man, you have a journey, man. And we do have to deal with feminism and its influence in our laws. Now, see, it's beyond just talk. It's influential in the laws that are created. It's influential in the destruction of a lot of men just off of accusation. It don't even have to be. It doesn't have to be true. If you just get accused of it, you're going to be punished. That's feminism. That's the sins of the father. That's exactly what that is. Well, we're not saying you're guilty. We're saying you were accused of it, so we're gonna punish you because other men have done bad things. So therefore we'll lay it on you. Why? Because you were accused. What about there's no proof? Or those are lies? Well, it's just the way things are. So from that perspective, yeah, red pill, yeah, they do point that out. They do. And I think somewhere there's a guy, I think in Arizona, who's open red pill like a senator or something. And he actually is putting together legislation as far as family court, as far as men's issues. But see, that's what I mean. That's where the funds should go. That's where the money, all this Andrew Tate stuff, that money should be directed toward that that elected official who's got his hands on the level of power. This is once again another social media. They make these social media guys into these titans and these gods, and they're just they're in many cases they're worse than regular people. Man, that man got beat that bad. You shouldn't. You man, that they could have arrested that other boxer. He beat the slaw out of that dude. And you said, man, you a boxer getting beaten like that? And you look at it and say, man, this is just the same old tomato can boxer who's got a YouTube platform, and he's flipped that into something. And there's conversations now. I don't know. He's not now. We know he's giving women money. What we see, even with the women, whatever he started a online during COVID, he started a like a tube site or whatever, and he didn't run that right. He fucked that up. He did not run that right. As his face is swollen, and he's back to his cigars. People say Red Pill destroyed their marriage. I saw the guy there's some content out there with Myron Gaines where the guy says he did everything that Red Pill teaches. He went out, got a bunch of women, slept with a bunch of women, went after a bunch of women, and he hated it. And then he went and got married, got kids now. He's a Christian. He goes by a Christian philosophy. And he said that's completely changed his life. And he was getting on them about Fresh and Fit. He was getting on them about what they're pushing. And he was saying that had he kept continue, he wouldn't even be here. And then when you look at it, yeah, you take a bunch. I've always complained about Fresh and Fit, and we know we got these acolytes. You guys are disciples of these guys. Andrew Tate, disciple. I mean, that shit crazy. You look at the Bible and they talk about Jesus and a disciple. You got fucking niggas into. You got Negroes into these guys like they're something special. This dude got his head beaten in. He looked like any other failed boxer. That's exactly what he looked like. When he got in the ring, he was just another tomato can boxer. So it was. They run through those guys, the champions, as they go into get into the championship match. You know what's the woman that's dating Papoose? What is her name? She can beat Andrew Tate. She should challenge Andrew Tate. She can beat Andrew Tate. She's better than Andrew Tate. What's the woman and what's her name? She's dating Papoose. What's her name? Thank you. Thank you. Guy in the chat said there's no way a championship kickboxer should lose to an amateur YouTube. Is that what that is? Because he didn't come across to me as a fighter. He came across as a guy who could fight, but it was a lot in his game. It was a little street in his game. That dude beat the man. That was a beating. and it was a real Clarissa Shields. Man, I'm serious. I think Clarissa Shields can beat Andrew Tate. I'm serious. I don't think she could deliver the type of injury that this guy delivered. No, she ain't gonna swell him up like that. But just pound for pound, she can beat him. She can outbox him. She could. And she should consider this. I know she's running after Layla Ali. She should consider this. He's a big time YouTuber. It'd be great for her. It don't have to be. It's not a sanctioned match. You just do a 3-round exhibition. I think she can beat Andrew. If I had contact to her, I'd tell her, hey, let's set something up with Andrew. This is the Redpill King. You're a little black woman. They're not gonna believe you can keep up. But I said, this guy, he's what's that? Looks like Tarzan, fights like Jane. That's classic for him. Anybody can lose a fight, Joey, but this is Mr. Red Pill right here. And see, that's the thing. You can talk red pill, but you got, look, I'm going to say this again. You have to practice what you preach. And we know that ain't what YouTube do. We know that. And for me, it's not just him. If you listen to some of these dating coaches, you've listened to some of the stuff, they're not practicing that stuff. Any fool can come on a YouTube channel and declare that they can get all the women anywhere they go. Okay, and when I hear that as a man, I say, okay, do it. Man, I've seen, look, bro, I've worked in entertainment districts. I'm not there as a customer. I'm there as a worker. I'm observed. I've seen these guys. It's not easy to do that. You can brag on it. Sounds good. And I'm not even going to say other men. I'm not going to get into that, but there are other men. And this is for, I think guys can learn a lot from this. This, what I learned from this application. Okay, you got the right information. Now you have to apply it. Now check this out. This guy, look at this right here. Look at this right here. This dude said you never had a sanctioned fight. You can't speak on it, bro. So I have to be a boxer to talk about this guy getting his brains, his head battered in. So I have to be a boxer. Now I'm going to talk about it. And losing a fight with his persona, you're being stupid. You're being stupid. You're trying to tell me that Mr. Red Pill losing a fight, that don't matter? He shouldn't have never took the fight. You ever heard of that? And the guy wasn't even about, he probably thought he could beat the guy. He probably figured he'd beat this guy. This guy ain't no real, because he's not. This guy ain't no champion. The guy who beat him ain't even no big time. The guy who beat him ain't even a big time boxer in his field. Whatever they call it, the misfits. I don't even think he's the best misfit. You take a fight, this is the type of fight. Let me tell you something. Mike Tyson, Don King, to warm Mike up, Don King would reach out there, find the 50th fighter in Kentucky, the 50th ranked fighter, not in America, the 50th ranked fighter in Kentucky. And he would set up a fight and Mike Tyson would destroy it because that guy wasn't even on his level. But he had to do that so he keep his, so he can stay ready. And that would be a bit tomato. They call them tomato can. It happens all the time. You line up a couple of tomato cans before you fight the champion. Andrew's never came across as a tomato can. He comes across like he's a warrior. And I grant you, what he's done on YouTube and social media is extraordinary. He deserves all of that. He got his money. But you got to understand, I listen to his content. For him to do that, you think I was watching the fight to see him lose? I've seen him on his TikTok. The guy who's on TikTok, this guy was going to fighting all these people. He was winning all these fights. I don't know who this guy is. Andrew, because of that, Andrew flew the guy in, put it on, and Andrew destroyed that dude. So he took this fight. I don't know what made him do it. Maybe he figured this. I'll just run through this guy. And it didn't work out that way. And here comes his disciples now. Isn't that something, man? This dude is a disciple to Andrew Tate. He cried like a baby when he got pulverized in there. Ain't that something? Why? You probably could beat him. Whoever this guy in the chat is, you probably could beat this Andrew. The way he fought that fight, and it had to be something. They had to say something to the ref. They should have threw the towel in. And it's going to constantly be a conflict with people who are introduced to red pill philosophy, the way the figurehead of the red pill, the king of red pill, the quote unquote alpha male of all alpha males, what occurred in that ring. Yeah, get too cocky, get lumped up. Also, it's a time when you move on. You 39, you boxing, you got to be good, man. But you can be in great shape at 39. You're just not as fast. In sports, quickness matters. Basketball, you name it. In sports, you have to make micro decisions immediately. And many people talk about, have you ever talked to a retired athlete? They'll talk about how they can't move. They know what to do, but they just can't do it because they're not as fast as they used to be. So in boxing, that means you eat punches. That if you were 19, 20, those punches, you would have seen them, they would have never connected. But when you old and slow and full of cigar smoke, you're going to get your head beaten. And if the referee don't throw the towel in, that's what's going to happen. Because they're supposed to protect a guy like Andrew Tate. And I can see him. That's your ego. Anybody who's listening to him 100% understands. I can see him saying, don't throw I can see him telling the ref, don't throw the towel in. I can see him telling the not the ref, his people. Because it went too long, man. And it is to some degree symbolic of the direction of the red pill. It is. Red pill ain't even as big as it was, what, in 2020, 2018, 2019? What do you think Fresh and Fit is? That's supposed to be symbolic of red pill. When Myron just roast, and he just roasts the women, don't matter if they do anything wrong or not. He insults them, and then when they respond, he then goes on his rants. But if you look, he insulted them first. And that's what I mean about game and stuff. When you look at the stuff, And you said, well, what are you doing insulting? Like, it's one thing if she said something to you, that was wrong. But no, you said something. You said something about her hair. You said something about her. You tell her to shut up. You can't tell a grown person to shut up. You can't tell grown people, they're grown. You tell a grown person to shut up, that's an insult. And then you go into a rant. And we know it's a lot of Negroes, they like that. Which I don't know. I mean, they want to get some type of redemption or revenge against women, I guess, from rejection. Now, it works. I don't think anybody can deny about that. They have a very popular program that works. But if you think this is a conflict, it goes against everything that we have been taught. You're not supposed to. He shouldn't have gotten the ring. That's how you handle that. Oh, I'm a little bit older now. My better days are past me. Yeah, you don't get in the ring. That's how you do that. You stay out of the ring. You retire. You become a motivational speaker. But this right here, this is not good. And what the only way he can get out, he's not doing it. The only way he can get out of this, and like he's not doing it now, he's making excuses now, which is a conflict in the philosophy of red pill. You're not supposed to be the type of man who makes excuses. A red pill man, he don't make no excuses. Well, first of all, red pill man, you ain't gonna get beaten like that. That don't happen to red pill. He says a man can't lose a fight. Well, okay. Now you got to accept that he lost the fight. Now you go down there and tell him to stop making excuses. He's making excuses. And you guys got to understand, right? Just like you keep up with him, I keep up with a lot of Andrew Tate stuff. Some of his off the beaten path stuff that he did 8-9 years ago. He's a mixed dude. He's half white, half black, and that's what kills me. A lot of the people don't even know that. Him and all three of them are. He got a sister and he got a brother. His dad was a chess player. His dad was a genius. I know he's gravitate into the red pill spaces, you know, but I keep up with his stuff. Listen to me, brother. Listen to me. You don't get into a boxing ring, out of shape, slow, and then ego driven, where you don't want the fight to stop. And that's why it's called handlers. That's protect. They didn't protect him. But see, I know why they wouldn't. But now you got to throw the towel in, man. Of course, you want to continue to fight. Of course, Andrew wants to, fight to the end. But you have to protect them. You said, nah, man, you losing too bad. Got to throw the towel in. He can get mad at you all you want. Besides, I did what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to protect you. They didn't protect him. He can, you know what? You guys can reinvent the wheel all you want to. Okay? They didn't protect the brother. And that it got to the point where you didn't even want to see that stuff. Right around that fifth round, man, it was just a beating. He says a 4-time, there you go. A 4-time world champion, kickboxer. Loss means nothing. We can tell, you know what, bro? You know what we gonna do? Because I'm about to get rid of you. I can beat you, brother. There you go. No filter. You got to hit the link. You gotta hit the link or you're gonna get blocked. There you go. We're gonna get you out of here. Well, there you go. That's you got to do it. That's the thing with Andrew Tate. If anybody who's kept up with him, his whole conversation is about doing, performing, never back down. If you keep up with it, I don't have to bring up every example. And he's also, what if it was uh um the reverse of that? What if it was the reverse? There we go. How about that? There you go. And I see a lot of these dudes are simps. That's the problem. See, they're simps and they look up to a guy like Andrew Tate. Yeah, I listen to his content, and there's a lot of stuff he says, a lot I don't agree with. And you see right now the results, right? I'm not even surprised. I watched it. I expect him to lose, but I expect him to get beaten like that, man. And this is what you got. You like these guys in the chat, they're simps. Get rid of this guy. All right, bye, bro. And their hero. And you got, man, what are you talking about? They got all time. Andrew got memberships and stuff. You don't, you guys don't. Well, I keep up with them, okay. And yeah, this is a huge contradiction. And he shouldn't have got beaten this bad. That's the thing. 4-time world champion kickboxer. To get the way he lost, you would think he's never seen a boxing ring. Right here, brother. You would think this man has never been in a boxing ring. The way he was pulverized, man. You probably would have trouble showing that. It might not even be on YouTube. Might have to put that on Rumble. You hear these? Okay, he hasn't fought in 10 years. I know, brother. That's what I mean. He shouldn't have took the fight. He was outmatched. He assumed this guy, whoever is this boxer from the Misfit, he assumed this guy wasn't a good boxer. He's a 4-time. That's called his ego. He had an inflated ego. He thought it's the same thing with a LeBron. If LeBron was to take on some guy in college right now who's maybe lucky, if LeBron was to take on Bronny and he lost to Bronny like 35 to 2, it's going to be a reflection on LeBron because they don't expect him to be that bad. He said, what has his loss have to do with the Red Pill? He's the leader of the Red Pill. That's what he pushes. His whole content, all his content is Red Pill content. And he actually preaches against what happened to him. He got $20 million for that fight. Now look, Mr. Guru, I stand corrected. He got 20. I didn't know that. I didn't know he got $20 million. I thought it was a guy he saw on social media and that he got challenged. It was just, I'm sure he got some money, but I didn't know he got 20 million. You're saying that, so that would make it a little bit better. What's up with you, BD?
So, pretty much, are you saying, what are you saying about Andrew Tate that like is bad pretty much?
What I'm saying is he shouldn't have took the fight. He's 39 years old. He got in the ring. You probably know who this other guy is. I kept hearing the word misfits. I don't know what that is. What is that?
So Misfits is pretty much the boxing uh like company that he took over because he's like co owner of Misfits. He bought a part from KSI.
Okay, so that's Andrew Tate's company.
So pretty much, yeah, yeah. It's he partially owns the company. Yes,
Okay, this guy, right? Where's this guy ranked on
he
his misfit?
he's
That
the champion. He's the one with the belt.
okay, and it's boxing. It's not kickboxing.
Yeah, it's boxing.
Okay, all right, okay. No, I don't think he. What made him get in the ring with this guy?
I believe he wanted to show people that even if you're scared, you should still take risks.
Oh, that's how you interpret it.
Yes.
Okay, you said scared. Is that a persona he puts out?
No.
Okay, you said even if you're scared. That's what you said, and I didn't get that because he
So,
pushes make good decisions as a man.
but he said it himself that he had fear when he was going to fight Chase, but the reason why, and that's the one himself.
Could you repeat that?
Like during, like I watched the fight. I pretty much watched the press conference, and he said during the press conference he did have fear um, going up against Chase, and that's why he took the fight because he didn't want to feel like he's scared of anything. Because he hasn't fought in a minute, and then he's been in prison for a minute, and then he's also like 40 years old. So that's why he wanted to take the fight because he wanted to face his fears and he wanted to let his fans know that you should face your fears.
We're on. I, I'm I'm listening to everything you're saying.
Hmm.
I don't think that would fall under decision making. And I think that's a conflict because he's saying, and I don't think you should face your wow. Okay, basically what he's saying is despite you losing your life or being beaten, you should still do it. For a man, I don't think that's a good decision.
So he did lose the fight, but he technically what he's gonna do is he's gonna try to come back from the loss. And really, he said through his life he has seen failures, and since he's seen failures, but he's also like since he's failed, he's also overcame stuff, and pretty much he's saying he's gotten to where he is right now from facing his fears and not being scared to fail.
Okay, but see, this is what you okay. But what you're saying, right? If you're talking about something that a decision a man has to make,
Hmm.
right? Say marriage, right? And
Hmm.
a guy's afraid, like we saw with Tyrese, right? He's afraid to get married because he got a horrible divorce, and he's afraid that it could happen again.
Hmm.
Okay, now we know financially and to a certain degree, it's an emotional thing, but this is boxing. You can lose your life boxing. I don't.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's a good. Now college boys or some stuff like that, frat house stuff, follow you. But a grown man, he's 40 years old. I'm gonna do it because I don't care, and I don't care if I get my head beaten in. I'm gonna get in the ring with him. What are you proving?
So for him, he says his thing is okay for everybody. He said for everybody it could be different. So like you can maybe you might want to start a business, but you're too afraid to start a business because 85% of businesses fail, or you could maybe want to be a football player, but you don't want to play football because it looks too rough or whatever. I mean, he
Mhm.
says everybody pretty much has their different thing that they have fear of. And but his was just boxing and fighting, so he wanted to see if he could still do it, and that's why he got up in there and he fought. And he also knew that if he were to fight, it would draw more attention to Misfits, the company, the boxing company that he partially owns.
Let, let me ask you this: do you think it's possible that he told that guy to pulverize him? So, like you say, it will draw attention to it. Because I never, till you just said this now, I know what I don't even know what that was, misfits and all of that.
So do I think it was a possibility that he told the dude to beat him up?
Yeah, he probably said, "Hey, don't give me no break," and he said, "Hey." You know,
I
I mean, they went in. I didn't say he took a dive. I'm just saying the guy, he's like, don't hold nothing back. Because the way that guy was, it's like he was. It's what you watch boxing, right?
yes, yes, I do.
You normally don't see people get beaten that bad, and if you do, they throw in the towel.
So I mean, yeah, you do. I'm gonna be honest. I think he didn't get beat up that bad. I think Chase was the bigger dude, the younger dude, the more active fighter, so he had a big advantage versus Tate. Um, and then he also had a bigger gas tank than Tate had. But I
Hmm.
mean, at least at the end of the day, Tate did not get knocked out, and I think I see
Okay.
that also in boxing. He didn't
Okay.
get flatlined. So
Okay. So you think that him not getting knocked out is something good?
I think that's better. I mean, yes, he took a L and it wasn't the best thing that he took the L,
Mm.
but I do think that it was better than him getting put to sleep. Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you this: Are you a do you enjoy his content and you keep up with him?
Yeah, I watch him here and there. Yes, I would say
Okay.
yes.
If you were his manager, right?
Hmm.
And you said, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll get publicity for the Misfits, but you have a social image that's real heavy in red pill, alpha male, type stuff. It
Hmm.
won't look good to have hours and hours of alpha male content and you getting your head beat in front of the world.
So the thing about this, I understand where you're coming from with this. The problem with that is, okay, even if you're saying like, let's say he's trying to be alpha, give off that alpha persona, right? Which I get
Mm-hmm.
what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
but he see to get beat. That I mean, most of the time, if you're competitive in anything, you're probably gonna lose. So it's unrealistic to have that expectation that you're never gonna lose. So I mean, a loss kind of comes with success at the same time, right?
Okay. Okay. Well, why is he making excuses about it?
I didn't really hear him make excuses about it. I mean, I understand he said that, that the fact that he's been incarcerated and he hasn't trained in that much and he's, older, but he did say at the end of the day, Chase still won. He did say that at the end of the day, he's not going to say anything, talk about a rematch or nothing like that. He said Chase still won the fight.
Okay. Go ahead, do business.
Yeah, what's good with you, Plat,
Yeah, what's
man?
up with you?
Man, just chilling, just checking out the show out. Basically,
Hmm.
I think that Andrew Tate got exactly what he deserved. If he never would have came out with this whatever philosophy they got, red pill, whatever you want to call it. If he would have just stick to, to boxing, because I mean he was already a
Well, that's
fighter
not.
anyway.
Hold on. That's not his philosophy, but he's like the face of it for a lot of people. But
That's
but
what
go
I'm
ahead.
saying. He going all overseas and whatever country getting locked up, like all that crazy stuff. Like
Mm.
the dude like came across as like a straight maniac. So
So
like straight up, with some of the
you're
interviews he
not you're
did.
not a you're not a fan of Andrew Tate?
Nah, I mean I respect any man for what they say because that's their right. But it's like dudes be out here talking crazy and bringing all types of negative attention to them. So since you think you're the baddest man on the planet,
Mm.
right? You got to bag it up. So you got in the ring and got your head busted. So
But
it's just sad, man.
what does that prove in like what does him losing the boxing match prove from what he said?
What I'm saying is, brother, listen to me.
Yeah, I'm
If you,
listening, but what does it prove
I
him
wasn't
losing the
finished,
fight?
brother.
All right, go ahead.
I got you, brother. I heard you loud and clear. I didn't interrupt you, but it's cool because I can go do the back and forth. If you're gonna be doing all this tough talk, like you the baddest man on the planet, because that's his persona, that's his energy, right?
Mhm.
You rule over women and all this kind of stuff, right? Okay, so how come you didn't rule over the dude in the ring? Why you got your face busted? So that's what I'm saying. It's like if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. That's what I like about certain athletes, right?
But he still walked the walk.
He lost the fight, bro. What
he
you
may be
talking about?
he may be lost, but like let's say if you have a heart like a lion, man, if you out there and you're like, okay, I'm gonna fight anybody who challenges me, like Mike Tyson. He pretty much he fought everybody who challenged him. He still lost. Does that mean that Mike Tyson is lesser than now? You know what I mean?
We're not talking about Mike Tyson. That's a
no, but I'm
totally.
using another I'm
That's
using
he's an
another
elite fighter. So that Mike Tyson,
but he still
Hold
lost.
up, hold up. You
He still
think
got beat up.
okay? But
even
now,
Muhammad Ali lost the fight before,
My
so
point
that doesn't
exactly.
matter, bro.
So do they lose their persona? And they had some beliefs that could
We're
be
not
no,
talking about
yeah,
them. We're
hold
talking
up, hold
about
up,
Andrew Tate.
hold
but
up.
it's similar.
Wait a minute. The problem that we get into because the people in the chat talking about the title of the little cast is none of those men. You said Ali. You said Tyson. They're
Yeah.
not red pill dudes. They don't walk around talking about greatness and stuff like that. He
No, I'm
does.
saying they have controversial views. Like they have controversial views
No,
that a lot of people would disagree with. That's what I'm saying.
but Andrew is red pill. He's king of red pill. He's in the circle. He's right in the circle of red pill. He's when you say give me the 5 people who are most influential with red pill philosophy, he's going to be one of those people.
I mean, his ideology has not been beat, bro. I mean, he was whooped, but his ideology has not. Red pill is not dead, bro.
Exactly.
Okay, that's
I
a
mean,
question.
just because he lost, I mean, what's the point? I mean, come on.
Well, I keep up with a lot of red pill content. You'd say it's on the ropes, though, right?
No, it's not.
No. What I'm saying to you, brothers, is that
I think I would say red pill philosophy on social media, it's slowly becoming less and less pushed.
it's just another form of hate. I can Platinum. I
We
can
ain't got to
come
go
at
there.
you all kinds of ways, bro.
Yeah,
I would say red pill is just it's kind of like the truth. Now, Andrew Tate, he does explain it in a comical way at times, and does he exaggerate some of his explanations? Yes, but for the most part, I mean, he's not trying to spread hate. I mean, he deals with
Yes,
women,
it
so he
is,
doesn't
brother.
really
no,
hate
it's
women.
not. Hold up, no, it's not. Now, do business. You don't agree, but no, I don't think it is.
It's
said,
negative energy.
Fine, do business. I mean, Andrew
I
Tate.
hate.
Listened to a lot of his stuff, like a lot of stuff, found out his father was a chess player, all of that stuff, and grew up in Chicago, went to England, went back to England. My father, born in Chicago, got a divorce. His mom took all 3 of them back to England, and the rest, they got into the other stuff,
Kickboxing, yeah.
So no, but I'm saying, look, see, for me, this is pathetic because this isn't what he talks about. This is not the way he said. When you talk about how you live, you don't get in no ring with no 29-year-old boxer and get your brains beat in. That goes on the decision making. He preaches make good decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna talk the talk, walk the walk, there's anything that you do in life. If you think you're the baddest, then prove it.
But the thing about
You're
it
not
is,
supposed to lose.
he did walk the walk. Everybody on this planet has lost before in something.
Listen, man, you're not understanding what I'm saying, bro. It's very, I'm being very direct. But it's really no debate. Like I'm gonna say this again.
He can't
If
lose. You saying as a man he can't lose
based on the way that he comes across and talks, you cannot lose, bro. You have to win.
He never said that you can never fail at something.
Dog,
he never said that.
I mean, you can't physically beat a philosophy, bro. How do you physically beat a philosophy?
Y'all not listening. It's clear as day.
Okay,
it's clear as day.
You can't just throw Mercy. Just don't throw stuff in the middle of conversations. That's not what they're discussing. They're talking about Andrew Tate. The other guy, I'm sort of on his side. He's a fan of Andrew Tate. I'm disgusted. I mean, I'm disappointed because I watched the fight to see him win.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it. I wasn't expecting to see him lose as well. That was not on my expectation. But to say that what he said previously is dead now, I disagree. I think
Ain't
he's
nobody
still gonna
talking
have
about
people
that, bro.
for him.
The red pill community is wide open. You know what I'm saying? Just like any other thing that it's just another genre for. That's my point. Like I said,
In my opinion on that, this is going to be this is not good for the red pill community because he's up there.
yeah,
And you're a man, do business. I'm a man. A lot of stuff they say, right, is they do create this image of greatness. And now hold up. You're supposed to have that, but you ain't supposed to be doing things that. If I go down the street and there's three guys out there, and I walk up to them, and that ain't what red pill is about. That's a bad decision.
yeah.
You know, you protect your family and stuff like that. And yeah, the fight is against feminism and the way it. But no, I'm not gonna get in no ring. And he lost bad. That's another thing. Listen, you guys are not being fair. BD, you're not being fair.
No,
He should have never gotten in that ring.
I'm
Shouldn't
absolutely
have-
okay.
and let me say this right. Hold on, I got to say this.
Hold on. Wait, hold on, wait. I believe I'm absolutely being fair because I believe that you're more of a man doing something that you say that you will do and failing at it versus not doing it at all and just saying that you can do it. I
Right,
think that makes
we
you more
got
of a man.
right. Let me say this to you. Shaquille O'Neal got in the ring with Sugar Shane Mosley, right? Now, if you look at Shaquille O'Neal, he's 7 feet tall, very intimidating type of dude. You know what happened to him? He got tapped up. Bop, 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 bop. You see what I'm saying? It was embarrassing. He was getting tapped up so bad that he dropped down to his knees so he can be equivalent to the height of Sugar Shane Mosley. He was popping him up. You can go look at it right now on any whatever, Google, YouTube, whatever. So like I'm saying, even Shaquille O'Neal got whooped.
But I still respect Shaq. I didn't lose respect for Shaq just because he
How
got
can
beat
you
by Shea
lose a
Mosley.
fight to somebody that's smaller than you? You're supposed to be 7 feet. You see what I'm saying?
He's not a
It means
professional
nothing.
boxer though.
Yeah,
He's
but
not a
hold up,
That's my
do
professional
business,
point.
fighter.
do
He
business,
shouldn't have got in the ring.
do
He shouldn't
business.
have got in there.
Hold up, do business. Look, none of these men, Shaq, we know he's not red pill. Okay. See, what I'm saying is you're saying it's the same thing. No, it's not. Because Andrew Tate is red pill. This is Mr. Alpha Male. If out of the 4 or 5 men who push red pill philosophy, people are gonna choose the ones they like the most. I'm cool with Andrew Tate. You know, I bought into the persona. I said, this is a cool dude. We're not gonna get into the other stuff, the legalities, but him, Tristan, and his sister. Yeah. And I said, this is a cool dude. And I look at the stuff, I said, this is dude, I like this dude, right? Lately he's been doing some other stuff, with the racism and all that stuff. But I didn't expect this to happen, man. And I said I'm gonna be quiet because I was like, what? I said, man, I'm surprised. But I've seen more and more people are saying, no, Andrew, you shouldn't have done this. This is horrible for the movement. This is horrible for you. And then you're making excuses instead of just saying, hey, I lost. I made a bad decision. Now, I'll grant you, no, you guys are right. In the end, it helped his business. But where you getting Andrew Tate is hurting for money. So that's what I'm saying. I don't get that because it's like, okay, you get in the fight. Okay, you got misfits out there. And right now, I don't even know the guy who beat him. I heard misfits, but the guy's name, I don't know that guy. So what? I mean, it didn't help him out as far as
No, I
the
definitely helped
world
him out.
now. The world knows his name.
It
But
definitely.
didn't
I
Mike,
definitely believe he
did
helped.
Mike Tyson do the same thing though?
Does Mike
did the same
Tyson
thing.
preach red pill
That's
philosophy, brother?
No, but I'm saying it's the same lesson.
No, it's not, brother. I'm telling you, one guy pushes forget it. Because you know what? You guys don't get it.
No, I'm saying you say he should have never gotten in the ring, right? The same lesson with Mike
No.
Tyson. He should have never gotten in the ring, right?
Mike
That's all I'm
Tyson is
saying.
not a red pill guy.
But Father Time affects us all.
Do you keep up with the
Yeah.
red pill? Do you keep up with the red pill?
I'm just talking about Father
No, you
Time though,
don't.
bro.
No, you don't. Because
You
if
get
you
old.
understand, and
You
that's
get
a part
old.
of it too. We
But
all get
Tyson can
old,
still fight though. He can still knock you out, bro.
Did he
brother.
knock out Jake Paul? When he fought Jake Paul,
I'm
did he
done,
knock
man.
out
Man,
Jake
you
Paul?
know that fight was fake. Stop it, man.
Oh, you think the fight was fake?
Yes.
Man, that fight wasn't no real fight,
That's
man. That
right.
was for money, bro. What
Tyson
happened to Jake
seen it.
Paul when he got in the
Yeah,
ring with Anthony Joshua?
yeah, but
Broke his
Anthony
jaw.
Joshua would beat Tyson too. At the point now, right
Mhm.
now, if Tyson wanted to fight Anthony Joshua and they both got into the ring, Anthony Joshua
And then,
would win.
Yeah,
if I may
hold
say
up,
so,
Nella. Hold up.
yes, all
Um,
right.
um, if none of us could fight the Joshua guy, I mean, and that's a professional boxer, right? It's a difference. They study the craft. You're not going to be quick enough. They're gonna see where you done dropped your elbow or whatever, and they're gonna read you. And before you even get a punch off, they're gonna light you up 3-4 punches. It's gonna be over with. So yeah, those are professional boxers. But that would be Andrew Tate. He's a professional boxer. We've seen what he's done to other people. You seen that video of the YouTube? I mean, yeah, the TikTok guy. He destroyed that guy. He shouldn't have lost this bad. It was terrible. But then we know they're both professional, but I didn't know it was that big a difference. Even he admits that. So now, bro, I mean, like, and
So
he's
you
at
don't
Red Pill.
think it was a close fight even?
This is the front. What do you expect out of Red Pill guys, BD?
So I mean, I expect them to say the truth on what they see in women today, and not only women, but you know, sometimes also it could be political. Speaking about the red pill on certain
Okay,
things.
well, we're not going down the political rabbit, but no, as a man, you make good. Do you agree? You make good decisions.
So
in general.
I see. Yes, in general, you'll make good decisions, but you will never make 100% of good decisions. You will
Okay, well,
always make
brother,
mistakes.
hold up, because you'll follow where I'm going. So that would mean, as a man, right? We all agree, as a man in general, if you look at all the red pill philosophy, they'll say, well, as a man, you need to make good decisions. So that would apply to what? Your relationships with women. Hey, she's a feminist. Hey, she's a man hater. Hey, she's gonna you're gonna lose everything you worked hard for. Make good decisions. Oh, you want it. We know you want it. Is it a good decision? So that's what I'm saying. In general, you make good decisions. When you don't do that, and you the face of Red Pill, yeah, it's a contradiction, brother. It ain't about, oh man, Andrew, no, that's not making a good decision what he did. And that's all I'm saying. You guys are acting like it's, I mean, you continue to listen to him, but yeah, it's going, and I'm not even a distractor. I'm not even someone who's opposed to Red Pill. What do you think's going to happen with the people who don't like the Red Pill, period?
But don't most men struggle when it's time to sit down? A lot of men struggle with that, bro.
Yes, sir. Mercy. And that's why we gravitate to guys like Andrew Tate. You're right. We're common men, Mercy. He's not.
But all of us have to sit down at some time, right?
Mercy.
I mean, all of us got to sit down and hang up the game.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
And put our jersey up.
All of us are 4-time kickboxing champions. Yeah, all of us.
No, but we're saying all of us have a potential to become something. You know, it may not be kickboxing, but it may be, you know, maybe we're good at rapping, or maybe we're good at math or something of that sort. But the possibility of somebody being better than you in a competition of a certain extent, like it doesn't matter. There's a point, there's a high possibility you're gonna lose unless you are the best forever. So I believe, since I said, you know, Red Pill is the truth is you're possibly going to lose, and life is about taking risks.
Let me, and I'm agreeing with you, but I think that it matters more to him it matters more to him, his persona. He's a kickboxer champion. So his thing is built on his craft, his competence. He can fight in the ring. That's him. If I was a lawyer and I was Red Pill and I'm losing cases, they're going to say, man, I don't know, man. You ain't really a good example of Red Pill because you're a bad lawyer. You're not even none of the things you are putting in application. That's what I'm saying. That challenges his whole. He's a boxer.
I mean, I think both of those. I think both of those dudes can possibly beat a lot of people who are criticizing them in fighting.
You think? Hold up, Andrew Tate gonna have a hard time beating anybody.
So you think that the most of the people who are criticizing him would beat Andrew Tate will go up in the ring and beat those people? Most
I
people
could
don't
beat
even
Andrew
fight.
Tate. I could beat Andrew Tate now. Once he heals up, once his face, the swelling goes down, I'll get in the ring with him. Now, would I be able to pulverize? I probably wouldn't be able to do that. I'll admit that. But I win the fight.
I mean,
we just had this discussion plan.
Also, Clarissa Shields is a black female champion boxer. She could beat him right now.
I disagree with that.
We just talked about good decisions plan. We just talked about good decisions plan. It would not be a good decision for you, Platt, to get in the ring with Andrew Tate. Okay, that's not a good red pill decision.
And how would you know?
Have we seen any film on you?
I don't need no film. Come on, let's
Can
set
you
it
box?
up.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying.
Bruh, I get a 3-round fight. I beat him.
A 3-round?
I go 3 rounds with him. I win the fight.
That's
Like
a
I said,
bold
I
statement.
wouldn't get look the guy who was the way that guy was punching. I wouldn't be able to do like the guy who beat him. Ain't no way in hell I'd get in the ring with him. That Chase Demore, hey, ain't no way. Now I'd be a fool to get in the ring with him, but I get in the ring. You guys, maybe is it me? And hold up, and go ahead, Mella.
Yeah, this whole red pill philosophy is interesting. I do not believe it's dead because one man faltered. And Andrew Tate is a disappointment, but he has not killed the so-called red pill philosophy, because from what I've observed, the red pill philosophy is about being bold. So first and foremost, he was bold to get into the ring with a man, and his bravado was telling him, "I'm the Cobra. I'm Andrew Tate. Damn it, you know." And he got his clock wrong, and he's gonna go on and talk his shit once he heals up.
And that's going to be a problem, Mella, because if I can go right to YouTube and see you getting your ass handed to you, but you're doing a video about how great you are, that's going to be a conflict.
Yeah, he's gonna have to change it up to accommodate people that's eventually going to critique him on his failure in this match. It's like, what about that failure, man? What about that failure? You got your ass handed to you. What about that? Why you sitting up here giving me this red pill advice?
Yeah, well, that is the truth, Mel. And that is us as a society. That's how we look at the world, right?
What happened to Alpha then, nigga? No, I'm just
no. You can say that. I mean, but and BD, you see, there are a lot of people who are not down with red pill. Period. And then he gave us this display, this horrific display of boxing. So that's gonna feed to that. That's gonna feed to the detractors. Yeah, it's gonna feed them.
Yeah. I understand that there's people. I understand that there's people who disagree with the red pill, but just because they disagree with it doesn't mean that it is on the decline or it is wrong. Because there's things that you can that you can see that Tate says or other people who are red pill says, and you can see it in regular life.
Is it possible he just didn't train very well? He took for granted his alphaness was going to win the fight, and he didn't bother to train effectively. Is that possible?
I believe he trained, but I believe that the fact that he's been incarcerated, his age, and the fact that he smokes, I think those are the primary reasons of why he lost.
Yeah, smoking. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you brought that up. I had no idea he was a smoker.
He smoked cigars, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. He would have to lay that. So he probably smoked a cigar the night before or the day of the fight, huh?
Yes.
That was a bad decision.
All of it was a bad. Well, I'll grant you the press he gets, but see, this is the thing. I don't think he really need. I've never got the impression that he was hurting for money.
No, he's not.
Yeah, so I'm saying, what is this? So I'm gonna get in the ring to draw attention to my league, my boxing league.
I believe he was doing it for himself. And he was doing it for himself, and then also he was trying to prove to his fans that sometimes, you just gotta face your fears and do what something you have fear of.
Maybe he watched too many Rocky
because
films.
he said he was he had fear that he might lose the chase, and that's why he took the fight, because he wasn't going to take the fight because he had the fear, but then he feels like every single time he has that fear, he takes the fight.
And that's fine, brother. You enjoy Andrew Tate. That's fine, brother.
But what I'm saying is that it could be his personal feeling of why he fought Chase.
Now, if I was to say to you that really don't make sense, because it's like I'm afraid I'm gonna lose, so I'm gonna fight him. That don't make sense.
Well, I'm talking about as in facing your fears, because a lot of people, they're scared to do stuff, and then they lose a lot of opportunities by not doing it.
No. But you're talking about doing stuff like becoming a professional or graduating college or something like that. We're talking about your life is at risk. If there's a group of pit bulls in my neighbor's backyard and they bark at me, do I go and jump the fence with a baseball bat and say I'm facing my fears? Does that even make sense?
Hold on. Well, let's give another reason. Let's say you're scared of dogs, but 3 dogs break into your house and they're about to attack your kids. Would you fight the dogs off to save your kids?
You don't have a choice. Yeah, of course.
But some people, they would flee. So I'm saying it's situational.
Wow.
It's situational.
It could be something.
I don't know about that one, bro.
You reaching.
It could be something.
Everybody's not like that.
Ain't nobody's going to leave their children while they run for safety. Nobody, man.
Hey, man.
But it could be something simple as, look, I still got it, and I'm going to show that I still got it. You know how we men are, bro.
Is that ego, Mercy?
It is ego.
But isn't that the problem with men? We let our ego take over our decision making.
Yeah, I'm Andrew Tate.
Okay. So, as a red pill figure, you see what I'm saying? That's a contradiction. Look,
no,
man,
it's not, because
Mercy, anybody can be a frat boy, don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it because hey, let's all take a rope and we're gonna swing to the other because they're young. And then the rope breaks and somebody dies. And then they reflect and say, man, that was a bad decision. He's in his 40s. People expect him to make good decisions. He's created the persona.
I mean, look all the home runs he done hit in Romania, bro. You know what I'm saying? He probably done hit a whole bunch of home runs over there.
You talking about
you know what I'm saying? I understand, because I go to Brazil. I understand. The brother probably was swinging in Romania.
Mercy. He's got Mercy. He's got plenty of money. He can have women wherever he goes.
But I'm just saying, though. I'm talking about when he got in trouble in Romania. Then he got locked up. All that happened to him, man.
That was
a lot happened to this brother.
I agree. That wasn't good, Mercy.
Okay, but you say
the ego.
You say that, okay, he doesn't need money, he has money, which is true. But I'm saying, okay, are you saying once you have what you need, you shouldn't take risks? Once you have money?
Not to lose it.
You think, okay, so you think from him fighting Chase, he is losing money?
His image.
I mean,
for him, image is everything for him. That's how he makes his money.
I disagree.
Like you said, like you said, his red pill, the way he interprets it and the way he presents it is a lot better than a lot of other people. He's exceptional with that, and like you said, he has a winning personality. He doesn't give you the image that he would allow anybody to beat him into submission. But that's what we watched. And he's trying to clean it up now. I stood in there and all of that, but he knows that was a disaster. He shouldn't have done that.
Wow. I think Muhammad Ali was a different fighter after they arrested him, and I think they weakened him to some extent. So I think he was weakened after he got in that trouble in Romania. I'm just saying he lost his cars. He lost a lot of his cars, got locked up, got falsely accused. I mean, come on, man. His image was tarnished then. So I think he that's a lot of punishment for a dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For somebody to go to jail and lose some of your cars and all that type of stuff, get falsely accused by women. Come on,
money
man.
taken from him too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, come on, Black. What? Man, you expect the man the man that went through all that, you expect him, get back in the ring. He was just trying to see if he still had it, bro. That's what I'm saying. I think he's just trying to see if he still had it.
I could have told him that. No, you don't. He'd have to get beat for us to realize he still got it.
I mean, he says he's gonna go for a rematch.
Well, I hope he starts training.
So I mean, it's not over, and I think he was just trying to push that everyone loses, and I think if you see that, if you watch that fight, and then you're like, okay, now I'm not really rocking with Tate because he lost the fight. I believe you really weren't on the Red Pill side or on Tate's side in the first place, because that everybody loses, and I believe that people should take risks in life and at times. Now, should people make smart risks? Yes, but you never know that it'll be a success, if you understand where I'm coming from with that.
But everything you're saying is right, but that don't apply to like a boxing ring.
What do you mean?
Or NASCAR. I mean, I'm not gonna get
why do you
NASCAR
say that?
And then get run into the wall and they say, well, I'm fearless. No, that's not making good decisions.
Well, it's not purposely running into a wall, but there are people in NASCAR who take risks and crash and possibly die.
You're right, it does happen. But one thing, when I did it, these are not red pill people. See, he's from, you understand the red pill, he's from a different perspective as a man. Building the man. And one thing about us, he attacks our weaknesses, right? Women, right? That's that because they say it destroys a lot of men, right?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. Pushes it. Good decision making. Now you say, being in shape. I'm not a boxer. Boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man got in a ring with a guy who works for him. And this dude, man, he had, come on, he had to tell that dude, don't give me the way he was beat. I never got the impression that was his boss. The way that man was trying to knock that man out.
I mean,
he was hitting him hard, bro.
That's how you know it was a fight. That's how you know it was a fight. I mean, a lot of people Do Business was up in here saying the Jake Paul fights were fake. I mean, but you can't say that fight was fake. That was a real fight. People were actually throwing punches. So, I mean, at least you can know the decision was real versus a lot of people out here, they say that they could do stuff versus not doing it. So I think we need more people like that who say a certain thing and they actually do a certain thing. And Do Business said, okay, he did that, but he lost. But he still walked the walk because he still fought, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I see that you guys gonna see that part, but remember, Red Pill has people who don't agree with it, and this may be enough for them to push out that this guy or the guys like him are just all talk. They don't walk the walk like Do Business said.
But
No.
people, but that's the thing though, Platt. Guys lose fights. It don't matter if you red pill, a regular man out in the world, you gonna
World
lose.
champion.
Yeah,
But that's not what he pushes. You know what,
he
man?
does.
He
He
Tate never
does though.
said that he would never lose.
Gonna push. No, I'm gonna get my brains beat in. Look, if you go and
He
look at
does.
He said he's lost.
When did
He
he push
said
that?
he said
talks
he
about
lost fights.
he talks about it. Yeah, he talks about losing fights and how you can lose in life and how you come back stronger and better. I heard him talk like that.
Tate's whole philosophy that as a man you go for success, and you're not weak. If you crumble because you can't control your PP, you's a weak motherfucker. If you don't finish the things you need to finish, hey, if you can't pay attention long enough to graduate college, he's saying, he don't say, hey, I understand your failure, I'm sympathetic to your failure. His whole philosophy is you weak.
No, he don't want you to be weak. He don't want you to give up. He wants you to keep going.
I got you. That's what he pushes.
But that's not the same. Platt, he going to step in and understand that he's going to take once you step in the ring, you already got the mindset that I could possibly lose, but you don't go in thinking that you're going to lose. Like, I was told by the great Joe Frazier, like, you go in there with that mindset, you're going to lose. You got to go in there and put your all into it. If you don't, then get out the ring.
Yeah, but Joey, you're not red pill.
I'm not Platt, but I understand the red pill ideology with certain guys.
It's not about losing, Joey.
But it's going to come.
Joey, red pill is about get off your ass and get it done. That's what red pill is about. As a man, everything's against you. Get off your ass and I don't want to hear your excuses. You need to move to Denver. You need to take, if you got to walk to Denver with every piece of your possessions, that's what red pill pushes. I'm very familiar with red pill. It does not produce. It does not produce losing or failing.
No, it does
anti
though.
That it's anti that.
It does though, Platt.
It doesn't. There is no.
You're going to take
talk
L's.
About being a fit.
We see red pill content creators take L's publicly. And teach guys this is how you maneuver, Platt. We done seen this throughout the year.
Help me with that.
We're gonna start off with Fresh and Fit. How we see them take L's.
Well, they really didn't take an L though. If you want to be for real, they really didn't.
Platt, they done took some L's.
They lost their YouTube, but they've made. We're not gonna say they made their money back, okay? Because they lost millions, but they went on the Rumble and they're still functioning. And Myron's got his whatever detail or something. He's got that channel. He's real big. Myron's real big on Twitter. Myron, he was down there with the turning point. I disagree. I don't think that they handled the obstacle. They got an obstacle and they responded. And that's what red pill's about. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and say Myron is I don't really listen to him. So when I want some red pill content, there's a few other dudes. It would be Andrew Tate.
I feel you. And we know other guys in the sector that, they talk about they lost and how they can regroup. And even when they speak in the ideologies of the red pill, how they still take losses and how they be able to maneuver through it. Like, it don't matter what you subscribe from. It don't matter religion, pills, whatever. You're going to take losses in life. That's life. But as a man, you got to maneuver.
Does not listen. It's a
I understand, Platt. You trying to say that you can never take it? That's not reality.
Does the Dallas Cowboys? Does the coach say, "Hey, we're gonna be okay after we lose this game"? Is that what they say?
They still got to play every game.
It don't matter
the best
who
of their ability.
That's the.
But Platt, you going to take a L. They gotta accept. You gotta accept your losses with your wins.
It's a different type of way of being, and you do not represent it like he does as the face of it or one of the faces of it, and get pounded in a boxing ring.
I seen worse. It wasn't that bad. He got his ass whooped, but it wasn't that bad.
Would you have thrown the towel in?
No, because he still was maneuvering. His guard was still up. He still was on his feet. He didn't. I ain't.
He ate
Yeah,
a
he
lot
was.
of punches, Joey.
He did because the guy kept hitting him with that uppercut, and I don't understand why Andrew Tate wasn't moving his feet and moving his head. Like I ain't understand that, but as we gotta seem to understand too, I'm not making no excuses. He's 40 years old, cigars, living the lifestyle he living or whatever. He should at least train up to a year, whatever. I don't know his regimens how long he was training, but he looked good to me. He didn't look that bad. I seen the whole fight, Platt.
Yeah.
I seen worse. I seen way worse.
Mm-hmm.
Guys that been in there for 15 years boxing and they get back in the ring. And I was like, damn, bro, have you even trained before? What the fuck?
Hey,
But
Joey, we understand what you said, man.
Yeah.
After you get a certain age, you get 40 and above, this could be a lesson to the red pill. Sometimes it's time for you to put your jersey up.
That's
when you get to a certain age, it's time for you to sit down, bro.
Thank you, Mercy. I agree with you.
I understand.
I agree with you. But that's not what his persona is. You know, Superman, right?
Yeah.
That's a comic book. That's not real, right? But what is his image or what this character is supposed to be, right? He's supposed to be this guy from another planet who's super powerful, right? You don't expect him to lose fights.
But he does, though.
Well, actually, he doesn't. It depends on who's right. This new Superman, I wouldn't watch that. You can put a gun to my head to watch this. The way he got beat, they explain.
How about Doomsday?
They explain. No, they explain why they did that. No, they explain they did that to. They said they wanted to show the goodness and the humanity of a Superman, so that those guys were beating him, they were winning, but in the end, goodness won over. I hated that. I'm talking this new one. I hated that.
Even the old one, he was getting his ass whipped. The other one was Snyder. They both was getting their ass kicked for real. No, Platt.
How about when Superman fought Doomsday?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
he got killed
eventually.
I mean, Doomsday killed Superman multiple times.
According to Marvel, wait a minute, no, he didn't. He's back. They dug him up.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but what I'm saying is Superman's lost to Doomsday. There's many versions of Superman that's been put down from.
Is Superman Red Pill?
But Red Pill is not the idea of you should never
purple
lose.
Pill, Platt.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not. He gives off the persona that you should not have the mindset, the loser mindset, but to have the expectation that you will never lose. That is not Red Pill.
Okay. Well, no, that's not the impression I got. And I'm not trying to say that because it's pushed that way that it's faulty. I'm saying I understand the Red Pill and losers. If you want to be a loser, go down the beta. That's the beta line. Hey, over there, they sit there. Andrew was a beta.
Oh, okay. Whoa, Platt. No, what? He was a beta
male. The way he got beaten like that, he was a beta male. Maybe you want to say for a day or two. Okay.
Do you consider Mike Tyson a beta?
What do you think what do you think the alpha male is? Wow. Alpha male is the top tier man. Alpha male is not a loser. If you're a loser, you're not an alpha male.
Platt, even alpha males take L's, bro. Like
I'm done. I can't.
He can still come back and rule over. He still can come back and fight.
Facts.
Like, what are you talking about, Platt?
Okay, well, look, man.
You call us some forgiving men right here now.
Yeah, you see that, Melly?
What, Melly? What happened?
You all are very forgiving to be Red Pill.
How?
No, it's understanding.
Red Pill is about being unforgiving. And you gonna forgive this loser?
See, Platt, you see what you started, Platt? You see what you started?
Nah, Red
started anything. Go ahead, Dre. Go ahead, Dre.
I mean, Red Pill is not about any of that negative stuff. All
exactly.
that soft, emotional, like not unforgiving. Meaning, like I'm so upset with you, I can't forgive you. Like that's not like Red Pill. That's not manhood. You know what I mean? Red Pill is manhood.
Okay.
All your all your other people, like y'all into that type of stuff of never lose or talk bad about somebody if they lose. That's not Red Pill like manhood. Like you train hard, you work hard. okay, what you need to take away from the fight is that in your life you need to dedicate yourself to something and you need to work very hard at it and you need to give it 110%. And you may get it. You may not though, but you may. And then after that, you need to have no excuses and then try again.
Thank you. That ain't, you know what? I'm over here on Twitter. I'm finna go get the video. He's making excuses.
Right. I know you wanted to get to that point. I don't agree with you. I think that when he said that he was older, the guy was younger, it's kind of giving you gauging his obstacles that he had to overcome. And he says he did not overcome them. He lost.
Yeah, he took accountability.
Taking accountability.
I mean, 40 years old, fellas. I mean, come on, man. Why are we doing this?
And take that too. Don't let somebody tell you you're too old or you're too this, you're too that. You dedicate yourself. I'm gonna let people, and you work hard.
I'm gonna let somebody tell me I'm too old to get in a boxing ring.
I mean, that's you though, but that's not. That's you.
My brain's beaten out.
Man, I mean, I feel you. That's you. That's not. What's my man from Philly?
Who, me, Joey? Me?
No. The boxer from Philly.
Which one?
He damn near still fighting. Bernard
Hawkins. Yeah, my guy.
So Platt, on a scale of manhood, Bernard is higher than you. On a scale of manhood, homeboy right here.
Ray, he ain't higher than me.
I mean, okay, cool. Okay. How about this, Platt? on a scale.
Set it up.
No, I know, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get on him and tell you the truth. But listen, I'm not gonna say he's more man than you, but I'm gonna say this: on a scale of can I achieve, he's higher than you. That's flat out.
How?
You just admitted it.
Bernard been fighting for years.
I haven't admitted anything. How is he? He's a man just like me. He puts on his pants just like I do. Look,
no, he's not like you. You believe you're too. You believe that you're too old to fight.
I haven't had my brains beaten out.
Yes,
but he could though.
Hold on, but how is Bernard Hopkins better than me? Look at what he does for his living, and I can add an additional part that he's stupid to be that old in a boxing ring. Hey man, you didn't get money when you was young. Why don't you train fighters? You got to crawl into how old is this guy? You crawl into a boxing ring at that age?
You train fighters.
But why is he getting in the ring?
Because he
want to play.
That's like telling
Mayweather went off on his daddy. He went off on his daddy. He said, "You ain't no boxer. You a cab driver."
Man, that was a whole different situation, Platt.
Yeah, Platt be wilding, yo. But Bernard Hopkins, Andrew Tate, they have a fire in them to achieve that you don't understand, Platt. And of course, the female, she ain't gonna understand. But Platt, you don't understand that.
No, you wouldn't understand, Mella. You wouldn't understand, Mella.
Go for me. Go ahead, Mella.
Where's your fire, brother? You making all these declarations. Where's your fire? What have you accomplished as a man? Where's your fire?
It's talking to you, Dre.
Damn.
I'm not. I mean, I ain't.
Is that Garris?
Yo, hush now.
But why?
No, I'm not.
Declarations about other men. Where's your fire?
If you give me a second, I could talk to you.
It don't take a second.
Can I respond? Am I on mute?
No, go ahead.
Am I muted? Can I respond?
Go ahead, Dre.
I'm not really trying to prove anything to you. I mean, if you feel like I don't have no fire, then cool, go with that. But I mean, who cares what you talking about? You're a female. Nobody listen to no female.
Yeah, that's him. See, you guys do.
Nobody's listening to you.
He's on his own on that one, so.
Well, what I'm saying is, I see
that nonsense.
Yeah, but hold up.
You making declarations without proof of your fire?
But Mella, why you gotta validate himself to you, Mella? Why you want him to validate himself to you?
But do me a favor now, help us out, bro. Why? And I get it, you're macho and stuff. I get it, and I'm like, yeah, and I think you ain't that far. But why would you have that position? You don't listen to females, Because that's that macho. That's Andrew Tate. Why do you have that position?
Hey,
because she can't get in the ring, Black.
Hold on.
She cannot get
real short. I'll give it to you real short because women can be irrational and highly emotional and more likely to give you emotional based advice rather than rational based advice.
Now, hold up. As you said that, hold up. You just said that. Now, that means, I heard what you said. Don't change it. The women you deal with, though, they still fuck with you the right way. Even though you think like that, they still show up when you need them, come when you call, cook, clean, do all of that, right?
Yeah, but those are the ones that follow a man's lead, though.
No. Let me listen. No. I want to respond.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes and no. Platt. I had to cut one. Now she cut me actually because I told her I wasn't going for that last week. So Platt, some of them show up. The ones that don't, then those are the ones that I don't really want to be around.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay, that's all I'm trying. Do your thing, brother. I'm saying, as men, we got to understand we can have these extreme philosophies, but we still got to get women. You can't stand there with no women with an extreme philosophy.
Nah, you do you. Like you do you and you holler at women. And so say you holler at 10 women. Say I go out and holler at 10 women today. At the gas station, at the grocery store, at the Dollar Tree, all of that. Like I'm real with it. I'm probably gonna get maybe 4 numbers. And then out of that 4 numbers,
get all 10 numbers.
I might get all 10.
If you holler at women at Dollar Trees and gas stations, you're probably gonna get a lot of numbers.
Now the grocery store too, but also the gym. But listen, like everybody gotta put gas in their car, my brother. So if you don't know about the gas station holiday, you playing games, Platt, and you know about that. So don't act. But just really quickly though. I'm gonna probably get like maybe 4 or 5 numbers, right? Out of the 4 or 5, 3 of them is talking all that. They talking, act like they gonna tell me what's going on. Those 3 I don't really want. It's the 2 that's into listening to me, figuring out what I'm on, figuring out what my lane is, and getting on. So you don't. It ain't about how many women you could get to be on to what you want to. They raised by women too. They raised by women that smoke crack or something in the 80s. They raised by women that was hollering at them all day. These women that ain't really what you're looking for.
Would you date a woman in recovery, or we're not gonna say she's on drugs? We're gonna say she's turned her life over. Would you? I'm not asking this brother because I'm saying he's a red pill dude. Would you date a woman in recovery?
I'm gonna say that's not gonna. No. I'm gonna say that's not gonna be one of my choices because that's probably not gonna turn out well.
Okay, you hear that? Now hold up, that's red pill. See what he's saying? He said, I'm not thirsty like you niggas. I'm not gonna fuck anybody. And that's red pill because that's a departure from what we are programmed to be.
He's looking for women at the Dollar Tree, Platinum.
But you go to the Dollar Tree. No, hold on. My homegirl, Melody, I think. Let me just say the name is. You go to the Dollar Tree. You're a female. You know that. Listen. Because a girl put me on. She said that that there are certain products that you can get that are high quality there that you don't have to pay more for at a grocery store. You go to the Dollar Tree.
Target. You know what type of women go to the Dollar Tree?
Everybody be in there.
Shopaholics. Those are women with mental issues.
What, Miller? What?
Miller, do you date women? How do you know?
When you are purchasing with intention, you are not going to a Dollar Tree. You're going to a Dollar Tree because you know you're a hoarder. You know you got a damn shopaholic problem, and you want to just bulk up just because you got a mental illness.
It'd be a lot of sisters in there.
Mental ill people go to Dollar Tree.
It's reasonable items.
Now
y'all see why as men that we shouldn't be listening to women. Like say if you got a woman, like say if you got a woman and you get ready to go buy some paper goods, like some paper towels, maybe some you need some detergent to wash your dishes, whatever you get ready to get, and you be like, hey babe, I'm gonna be back. I'm about to go to the Dollar Tree, and she say it's mental illness in it. Like, what, you not gonna go to the Dollar Tree now? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't listen to women.
Well, I did, I wouldn't go that far, but I would say that from the red pill and just life, I get it, so I don't get upset or distracted by the things that they say. I know, and I'm saying as a man, I'll listen and I say, okay.
When
And
you
then
get
I'll
quality
get in the car and I'll say,
products,
man, this. I was like,
from quality products, plural, to
Mellow.
paper towels.
We don't insult
He's
people.
emotional because he's flipping.
So you be at the Dollar Tree then, right, Mellow?
Yeah, she shop there.
What you say?
She shop at Dollar Tree.
I said,
Come on, man. What we
I do
doing?
not.
All right, Mello.
Any event that I had to, it's the only choice.
Oh, any event you
So
had
you
to
did
now.
then.
Oh, any event you had. Come on, Mello.
So
That's
then
what
you
I'm
did
saying,
then, right?
man.
Let's say I moved someplace, right?
So that means you have a mental illness then.
Yeah, you got some
That means you have a mental illness.
That makes sense now.
We don't need to do all that, all right, Mellow. We don't need to do it.
I think I figured it out.
It's
I think I
okay.
figured it. I heard her. Hey, give me just two. I think I figured it out. Just real quick. People that struggle with their finances, they feel broke on the inside, so they don't want to go to a low cost store.
I say that too.
Because it reinforces them feeling bad about having financial
And that makes
issues.
sense for you, right?
I say that.
That makes sense to you.
I could go and get coconut oil, right, at Whole Foods. It's gonna be $15. And I was thinking about it. I said, it's coconuts.
Yep.
It's coconut oil. I went to the Dollar General. It was in there for $1.
$1.25, Platt.
Trying to tell you.
It's
Yep.
just
It's a quicker experience. It's quicker. You're in and out.
And it's better than the $15 joint, to be honest, Platt.
Yeah, I said, I'm in Whole Foods. They said, get you some coconut oil, pure whole. I looked at the ingredients, coconut oil, some ingredients.
Yeah.
It's a few some other things on it.
You don't know the difference.
No, I go to the Dollar General and I'm looking at the back. I turned around. It says coconut oil. It's the same ingredients that's in the one for $15.
Same
So
shit.
whoever said that.
Let me explain the difference.
Deals, you can get deals there. He's exactly right.
Let me explain the difference. Okay.
Let you do what?
Let me explain the difference when it comes to quality and being a label detective. When you are looking for coconut oil, most likely you're just grabbing something that says coconut oil. There are two different types of coconut oil, Platinum. Are you aware of that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then I'll let you enjoy your Dollar Tree coconut oil.
What's the difference?
No,
What's the difference, Mello?
Well, hold up,
I ain't telling y'all shit.
Try this out.
Yeah, because you don't know.
You don't
Because you
deserve
don't
it.
know.
Hold up. Watch the potty mouth, Mello. Okay, now because you're the only one that's using that. Okay, Mello. It's 2 types, 3 types, 4 types. Mello. If the ingredients on the back of the package are exactly the same. Mello. And Mello, it's coconut. Mello, it's coconut oil. Mello.
You got it.
Okay.
Hey, Platt,
You do your thing, man.
it's just logic, Platt. You look at the same back thing and you see the same ingredients. It's like, what? I'm saving me $9, $10. Like, what's the problem?
I don't care what the ingredients are. Hey, Platt, if that thing bubbled up in the dollar store, I'm trying to see what's up. If that joint bubble back there, like her joint got a bubble on it, I'm trying to see what's up. I don't care about no ingredients.
They be choosing in that too, though. You right about that.
Yeah, that joint bubbled up. That joint joint look like it's sit right. I'm trying to see what's up.
Man, I done been in a dollar store and I seen dudes. I seen a chick come through there. She fine. I see dude in the back. Dude, he in her ear. Next thing you know, they leaving together. I said, man, they be choosing in there. I think a lot of them go in there to look at the dudes. Because what they wear, I think they look at the dudes.
The new club.
Hey, look, Mella gonna hate. Look at Mella. She gonna hate.
Mella, you need Mella.
That's hilarious.
We in there trying to get out.
Dollar Tree is the new club.
Mella, the message that we're trying to convey is that as a man, you meet women anywhere. Anywhere that there are women there, you take advantage of those opportunities and you meet women anywhere. That's really what we're trying to convey.
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
I went to
I mean,
court
she
for a
know
traffic ticket. A chick was in there. She was white. She was trying to holler at me, but I could
Yeah.
tell. Like I felt like she smoked meth or something like that. Like I'm like, yo, you
No.
ain't really what I'm looking for. Like, you know what I mean?
She was
But what I'm
choosing.
trying to say
But y'all
is
Negro, hold up, y'all. No, hold up, bro. Y'all Negroes beat down the meth heads. Come on.
Nah, I ain't never
Never
Y'all be
had.
at them. Y'all be at them snows.
I
Y'all mess
ain't
with them
never
brotherhood.
had relations with
Y'all
a snow
mess
bunny,
with them
Plat.
brotherhood snows. They be on meth.
Those
Not
snow
me.
How you
mist
catch
bunnies.
something, man.
Not me.
Nah,
I ain't
that's
never
how you
Hey,
been out.
Mella know what you saying, bro. She just
Those
don't care,
snow
bro.
mist bunnies.
No, you know what it
She
is?
just
It can
she
be
just don't care.
dangerous because, like with Mella, certain women, if you try to give them validation on how to go about things as a man, she gonna take it to a whole different extent. Why you shopping at Dollar Tree? You must be broke. You ain't got, like what, Mella? We getting
I
some good
never said
products in here for the
anything
low.
about broke. I never said. I'm talking about quality. This is what got
But you
me
say,
started.
but it's
You
still good
mentioned
quality though.
quality products.
how do you know?
You
How do
said
you know?
quality products, right? And
Yes,
that's
yes,
the
Mella.
only thing I'm commenting on. Your choice of words to
well, let's talk about
describe
quality
quality.
products.
Okay, but see, how
The
do we
bleach is
know it's
quality.
quality though,
No,
Mella?
no, no. Listen, the
Because
bleach
she
is
was talking. Hey,
quality.
bro, hold on.
The
Because you know what
Drano
she
is
said.
quality.
Backpedal and said paper towels. Paper towels is like you can get paper towels from a gas station,
So
but
so
he
so
said
Mella,
quality products, plural.
hold
And I'm
on. So Mella, if we go to the market and I
you
say,
just
hey
saying
Mella,
stuff that you're saying it is my point.
I don't want to go to Walmart. I want to go to Dollar Tree. You going to sit up there and argue me down about quality when it's the same stuff that's in there,
The
What
but
same
it's
I'm
product.
for a reasonable
indicating
price?
is that you are careless in your choice of words. Just
Okay,
like
The
I want to
point
respond
Andrew
to
is,
that.
Tate was
I want.
careless in this contender that beat his ass.
I
Something
want
but
to
is
see,
wrong
respond.
you
with
I
your
said
want.
you looked at the
I want.
label.
I want to
You
respond
said
to
you
that.
looked at the
She
label,
said.
but you didn't say you
Hold up,
looked at
brother.
the ingredients. You didn't say you looked at the content. You said you looked at the label and tell
Okay,
it's
I want to
quality.
respond to her.
That don't even
I
make
want to
sense.
respond. I want to
Brother.
respond to her because
the
I'm the
Hold
label
one.
up, hold up, hold up,
change
hold up,
the
hold up, hold up. So
contents,
you
sir.
guys got to stop. Just Mercy. Come on, Mercy.
Everybody trying to
The label,
dominate
Mercy.
somebody.
Mercy. If I'm buying Tide detergent and I go to one store and it's $15, but I know if I go to the dollar store, it's because the people that go in there are broke. They can't. Oh, see, that's another thing. They can't really put products in there at high prices. They
It's
don't.
only go to $5, Plat.
Yeah. So you go in there and they're going to say, so I can't buy it at the dollar store because it's a different Tide if I buy it at another store. If I buy it at Bed and Bath and it's $15, but I buy it at the dollar store and it's $5, I'm losing because I'm buying it at the dollar store.
That sound crazy.
That's not
I
where I'm
know.
coming from with the platinum.
It's the same quality though, Mella. That's all we saying, mama. It's the
What
same
I'm
That's
stuff.
all I'm saying.
indicating, now, there are people that are buying food, right?
Yes.
There are
I
people
just
that
went
are
food
buying
shopping.
toiletries, right? There are people that are buying, there are, say, decor, all types of stuff, laundry detergent. I get it. What I'm emphasizing is your choice of words. See, when it
What's the
comes
Okay,
choice
to
of
we
red
words?
got it.
pill
We get it.
stuff,
We get no,
now
no.
listen to Andrew Tate, and
Okay,
he has introduced this philosophy of red pill,
top G.
but he made this bad decision. Where did that come from?
What bad
Maybe
decision?
Can,
Boxing?
he got into
I
a
mean,
ring
can I?
that humiliated his
Yes.
What this
persona.
got to do with the Dollar Tree?
He's
No,
a
this is
Dollar Tree
Go
ass
ahead. Go
nigga.
ahead,
this
Mel.
is
Keep going.
perfect.
He was once a
This
Whole
is
Foods guy, and now he's a Dollar Tree guy.
what she's saying is perfect.
Come
She's
on, man.
no, listen. She's perfectly being a woman. Women
Which
focus
is,
on not your journey, right? She doesn't.
she
A
is
woman
a
doesn't
woman.
care. A woman doesn't care how hard
He
you
was
worked
once
and
Whole
how.
Foods, now
Uh,
he's Dollar
she's a
Tree.
hold up, hold up,
That's Andrew
and
Tate.
now hold up, brother. And not only is she a woman, she's a married woman, Dre.
But can I speak for a second? A woman doesn't care about your journey.
Platinum.
All right, let me let her go
I want
again.
him
You've
to
been saying
know,
that
Mellow,
lately.
Melly.
You've been saying that a lot
I
lately, Platinum.
want him to know that not only you're spoken for a married woman, you ain't just a woman. I
Oh,
want him
Mella
to
got
know
Can I
that.
married.
just say?
Go ahead,
Congratulations,
Can I
brother.
Mella.
get three
What,
sentences? I got
marriage
three
is supposed to
sentences.
validate me or something?
I got three sentences, and I'm trying to.
Congratulations,
I'm the
Mella.
That's
one.
tricky.
A woman doesn't care about your journey and how hard you work and what you learned and how much you grew from that experience. A woman only cares about the outcome. Did you win? Did you get it? That's what a woman is focused on.
Okay.
And that's what she's focused on. And I understand that from her being a woman. She wants to know, did Andrew Tate win or lose? She doesn't want to know how hard he worked.
Or fat butt. Everybody makes decisions, brother.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but we have to make a decision to
the big butt is the winner, the flat butt is the loser. It's the same thing, brother.
Mella, you okay? Because we got to make a decision to listen to each other. Well, he didn't.
I mean, I get what she's saying. A woman, she's focused on, did Andrew Tate win or lose? And that's the shallowness of women.
Mm-hmm. You think that's, hold on.
Imagine what Andrew.
You know, I brought that up. Hold on. Now you said that's women. See, you know what, bro? See, that's what I'm saying, right? Because Mella's a woman. I'm a man. I'm saying he lost. You saying I'm supposed to make excuses for Top G and say, hey, Top G can get pulverized in the ring and it's okay. You ain't supposed to lose that bad, period.
Period.
No, Platt, sometimes you do take the woman side of, sometimes you do have a woman perspective about yourself. And that's why I be like, yo, he can't be real because Platt, I know you a real dude. Like,
Hold on, because she gonna, you don't say that because she's Mella, you know, if you say that, she's gonna enjoy what you're saying about me. Go ahead, brother.
Platt, I can tell that you a real dude. You can't fake it. Because whack dudes is you could tell they whack, you could tell they corny, you could tell they feminine. I know that you not that. I could tell. But sometimes for some weird reason, you take the perspective of a woman, which is, did Andrew Tate win or lose? That's like something somebody would say who never been through anything. The journey is where you grow. That's the growth. That's something you could take to something to the next achievement that you want to achieve.
You ain't never been through nothing, Platinum.
And you ain't been through nothing either because you can't even get in the ring.
You ever gotten a fight and lost? Have anybody up here?
I'm talking about Mella.
Hold up. I've been in fights. They weren't in boxing rings. I've been in fights and I've lost the fights. I've won fights.
So you know how it feels.
But I'm not a fighter. I don't go out looking for fights.
No, I understand. But you know the feeling of even when you lose, that you can still get back and get in the ring and fight again or fight the next person.
No,
just because you lost one fight don't mean you
won. But Joy, you're a boxer, Joy. You learn from your losses, right?
Yeah, I lost one fight in the ring.
But you learned from it too, though, right? It wasn't just a loss. It was a learning experience, right?
Yeah, I took it as a L, as a learning experience, not a loss. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get my ass whooped, but it went the whole rounds and I took that
but now, hold up. You didn't get your, now he got his ass whooped, Joy. He's 40 years old. He's what they said, 4-time kickboxer. Joy, that's his profession. Joy, he should make decisions. Why would you get in the ring and get pulverized?
Because he's trying to prove to himself and probably the people that follow him that even throughout hard work and everything, you can still take a loss. But like you just said, you can learn from it. That man took that L, took it to the chin. He ain't up here bitter. He don't seem bitter to me because I heard him afterwards.
You know what? You all have as much compassion as a woman does for him.
But the thing is, Mella, is that
what I like about Platinum, he has no compassion for him losing.
It's not so much
compassion. You guys are displaying compassion. That's a woman's trait.
Well, there you go. Hold on. That's Mella talking, but hold up. I don't agree with that. I'm very compassionate to Andrew, but I do think that it's going to be a conflict. I've listened to a lot of his content. Like I said, he's a mixed race brother from Chicago. His dad was in the service, met a woman, I think in London or Britain, married her, had all three of them, and it didn't work out after 10 years, 9 years, I think 12. He said he went back to Britain, they had to get on food stamps. Now, on that, from there, I don't know. I don't know what he did during that period of time of his life. I don't. It's a refreshing story. Now, I see Andrew all the time in the middle of red pill men. You know, and I don't think they know he's mixed race. I know what he is, right? I said, okay, I like his father. I'm telling you, I like his father. I said, that dude was a chess player. He was a black man. You know how the world is unfair. I said, that man was a genius. Because he used to go into schools and set up a chess game with all the kids. And he said, okay, let's go. He'd take them all on. You got it. It's on YouTube. There's a couple of videos on YouTube. He would go in and say, okay, make a move. Everybody in this room, play. I'm playing chess against every one of you. And he would come through, man, and he would make his move. He said, okay, whatever move you make, don't worry about it. I'm going to make a move. Man, he was just walking down there, move, and he would win. He won every match.
Yeah, he was a good chess player.
Yeah, I said, that brother's a genius. I said, that brother can keep up with moves and think ahead like that. He was like, okay, I know you're going to go left, but I'm going to go right. Okay, go left. And he would go on the next table. Okay, go. I know you're going to go left. I'm going to go right. I'm going right. I'm right. And you would see the kids. They was like, how is he beating us? So, yeah, I mean, and that was my thing with that. He smashed out a British woman. He had 3 kids. He was a good dude. He got fucked in the military. He got fucked over. And, yeah, unfortunately, things didn't work out. But that's the Tate I be saying. I said, I can see that man's father in him. I said, this ain't just some red pill dude. This is sort of a brother to me. So yeah, I like Andrew, but no, I swear to God, I'm telling you, man, you keep saying, okay, Platt, you acting like a woman. Bruh, I didn't expect him to lose.
I expect anybody to lose when they get in the ring, but one lucky shot, you can get knocked out.
You expect him to lose? I hear you, Joey.
I wanted to ask Mella something real quick. Mella,
I didn't know if he was going to lose or win.
How do you feel now that he lost?
I feel like it's great that he took on this challenge at this time in his life, and I value I wish that I could have, because everything he learned from this is like, yo, I wish I could have that too. That's valuable, information and valuable information about yourself that you need to take with you.
Andrew like that, and I'm gonna let you can go, Joey. Is Andrew like the way you are for him? He don't seem very compassionate to me.
Well, what do you mean? Is Andrew like the way? Oh,
Andrew Tate is not a very compassionate guy. He's I don't give a fuck about your failure.
Yeah, I don't know about all of that, but I just know that he worked hard to fight, and I think that was a good thing.
I agree, but I'm saying Andrew Tate himself is his whole school. He's out of school. That school will tell you in a minute. We don't give a fuck about your failure. Get your ass, get it done. They push that.
I mean, okay, well, you talking about manhood training right there. I mean, when I played high school and college football, in practice, the coach don't care about why I didn't get to the linebacker. You got to get to this linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So aren't you making excuses for Tate?
And the coach would say, if you got to hold them, hold them. When I used to box, my trainer used to say, this is how you throw that left hook. Listen, this is how you throw that left hook.
Hold up. So if
you put that, he told me how to angle it. So I put that elbow behind it. And then I was like, like elbow. And he was like, you got to put that elbow behind it. If you don't, he going to do it to you. If you don't do it to him, he going to do it to you. Like, nobody cares. It's hard. Being a man is not like being a woman where you could just focus on outcomes. You have to focus on getting there.
But Dre, listen to what you're saying. Your life. Why are you extending Andrew so much grace and forgiveness?
I'm not. I think he worked hard, and I like that.
Okay. All right, bro.
I ain't giving him it's the fact that he knew what he was getting himself into. But I think but his Andrew Tates, whatever you call them guys, they making it worse. You know what I'm saying? They making the excuses for him and stuff like that. He's not making no excuses for what I was hearing. But my thing is beyond that. I wanted to ask Mella, so if your boyfriend or husband was a boxer and he took a loss, you would look at him less of a man, or you feel like he making excuses if he lost?
What I would say to answer your question is, if he didn't make an excuse, I can respect that better as a loss because you can recuperate from a loss. You can't recuperate from feeling sorry for yourself. And that's the difference. In the event, from what I understand, Andrew Tate was making excuses as to why he lost, as opposed to, I'm gonna get back out there. That you have to be able to recuperate. It's a mentality, right? So when it comes to supporting my spouse, it's about everything's gonna be all right. That's how I would handle that. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna be like, you loser, you lose. No, because I'm aware of his mentality. His mentality is going forward. His mentality is not staying stuck in present excuses. And then that's the difference between a man versus somebody that's trying to be a man. That's the difference.
I get what she's saying. But I don't really think Andrew was making excuses. He was
making an excuse. You want me to play the video, Joey?
He was talking about his age and stuff like that, but it wasn't so much.
Joey, that's an excuse.
Please do play that video.
That's an excuse, Joey. Like you said, Joey, he got his ass beat. Just say that. We got to do better. Say, hey, look, I got in the ring. I probably shouldn't have done it. I got my ass handed to me. Make good decisions. That's all you got to say. But I know we get it. This is YouTube, and I get it. I wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to deal with the truth. We come on here, we talk about women. Man, we act just like them. The guy called me. He said, "Platt, you had a perspective. You niggas act like women." Me. We act just like them, man. Now we're gonna make a whole bunch of excuses for Andrew Tate.
I ain't making excuses for him. He got his ass whooped. Took your lick your wounds. Get back in that ring if he wants to. He might whoop the next guy ass if you get back in that ring. But a kickboxer and a regular boxer is two different lanes, Platt. Let's get that clear. Everybody like, well, he's a kickboxer.
But Joey, you're ignoring he shouldn't have took the fight then.
Nah, he still was trained as a boxer. You know what I'm saying?
No, Joey, Andrew, his persona, right? Like we said, Superman, right? You gotta when they say, hey, you're gonna write this for Superman, they expect Superman to be Superman. They don't expect Superman to be in that losing.
But Superman take L's. That's why he got.
No, he don't.
He got kryptonite for a reason. Did you not see
what,
Batman
bro?
versus
Now we getting into
Superman?
Superman.
He got his ass whooped by Batman.
You got to go to. It depends on who's the right. Joey, when they write those characters, they just did the one with the Justice League. The last one they did with the guy that's coming, whatever. I don't even know his name now. They ran that other dude out of there. When that dude. Wonder Woman said, we've never fought a guy like that. He can't hurt her because she's a god, but he was fighting off, and then Superman showed up, and she told, yes, brother, we're talking about fake comic books, right? It's not real. But what I'm saying is, if you look at the comic book, the guy said, she said, what's his name? What is that guy's name?
He's a villain. He's a hero.
No, it's a guy on there called something. They got it like it's a rock band named after him. What is that guy? Whoever wrote, they wrote a lot of this stuff been written like shit damn near in the 60s or maybe even the 50s. Anyhow, Stoneheimer or something like that. Anyhow, Wonder Woman and Cyborg and all them. Wonder Woman tells Superman, she said, this villain, she said, he's strong, Superman. I've never fought a guy this strong. Superman looked at her and said, okay. he kicked the shit out of that too. Stauffenheimer or something like that. And then, they won that. And then the big dude is on his way. And that's the thing about it's fake or whatever. I'm trying to say, what I'm saying is an image. Look, you guys can say what you want. And you can attack me. Andrew hurt the image of the red pill when he got beaten because that is not what the image of the red pill is about.
See, but that's what's making his people make excuses, Platt, by saying that. Like, that's why the guys is making excuses and saying things like his age and his condition and all that, because you putting it on the red pill. I don't make it a red pill thing. Yes, he's a representation of it, but at the same time, he speaks upon losing. He does.
No, he don't.
Andrew, I heard Andrew
Tate. It does not forgive him. He don't forgive.
He don't forgive if you stop trying. If you give up and you don't keep going, that's what I heard him talk about. And I heard plenty of guys in the red pill space, like, if you just crawl, bend over, like Paul.
Andrew Tate said, he said, we're opening up. They got a school. I don't know the name of it. We're opening up my school. We'll be open for 24 hours. You better join now, because if you don't, we'll never open it up again. I already have. Andrew said, if you get off, if you join my school and you quit, you can't come back. I don't deal with quitters. If you say, hey, I don't want to pay, so I'm going to quit and I'll come back. He said, you try to come back, talking about now you got your money up. He said, I don't care. That's what I'm saying. That's him. That's Andrew with his cigar talking shit.
Can't quit, Platt. Can't quit.
Nah, man. I think I'm more of a supporter of Andrew than any of you dudes. I know what he talks about.
I ain't know.
Yo, Platt. What up, y'all? Tight. Can you play that video? What does the video look like? What was he saying?
I'm not a quitter.
Go ahead. Let me get it. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, that comes with the territory when you jump in that ring, and he knows the outcome. That man was a kickboxer. He lost fights.
A quitter makes excuses. He made excuses.
Is his excuses, or he's coming up with a way that he's telling him that he got to work harder, though, Mella?
I mean, I don't know, Mella, if we could take your judgment of excuses, though.
Well, I'm waiting for the video.
Yeah, but you ain't seen it because she ain't seen the video, but he said she already saying what he said.
Play the video, I'll look it up for myself. Something tells me that Andrew Tate made excuses for why he lost, as opposed to taking the loss and moving on.
Okay. I'm looking at it right here, man. It says Andrew Tate's the biggest hypocrite. It says in 100 years from now. Now, this is an image. In 100 years from now, somewhere on the new earth, there will be a man reading about me in history section of Skynet. That's not because I never lost, but instead because I always tried. What do you call someone who loses? A loser. Okay. They're showing 6 June 11th, 2024. He tweeted, what do you call someone who loses? A loser. Yeah. Then they're talking about now, after the fight, I tried. That's what they said. See, but you know what? I keep up with the
That's funny. That's funny as hell, Platt.
No, but he's still a loser.
I didn't put this right here on Twitter. I didn't put this up here.
No, he's still a loser. He's going to accept
tried being a loser.
No, he didn't try being a loser. Come on, Mella.
I mean, I think the definition of winners and losers is real weird these days, because manhood requires you to take losses, right?
Thank you.
We ain't even talk about no red pill anything. It requires you to take losses because that's the only way you're gonna learn.
Thank you.
But women don't come at it from that perspective. They just say, "Hey, you're supposed to win, and you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do this." But there's a path that men have to take in order to learn how to do anything successful. You're just not born like that. So
let's go back to this face your fears philosophy that one of you brothers had. Face your fears, and then you came up with the asinine, equivalent of, a dog attack or something like that. You said something. I don't know if it was you. It was another brother that tried to bring an analogy of a dog attack in terms of facing your fears. I think that was kind of an emotionally based analogy. To just designate women for not having logic, to be emotionally driven, I believe there's some fault in your assessment. I'm making assessments that are logical, and you are attempting to deny the logic.
Hey, Mella, women take losses different than men. Do you know that?
Explain.
Like, in y'all eyes, y'all losses, y'all can make y'all make the most excuses with y'all losses.
It's traumatic for y'all. You don't even acknowledge that you lost. Exactly. You don't even acknowledge that you lost. You just act like it didn't happen, or it's somebody else's fault that it occurred.
man. So it's light years different than a man. A man take a loss and he got to keep it pushing. Women, like y'all get stagnant after y'all losses. Are y'all the main ones make excuses for everything? Shit, you talk about men.
Women are the only ones that get stagnant when they experience a loss. When
they're higher. It's a higher. You guys do it
a process
more.
called grieving in life amongst human beings, and it causes people to pause.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you repeat that?
If they go through, if you saying like if they're going through a rough time, Mella, like if
I'm saying grieving.
Grieving for what? A loss?
Grieving
you mean
loss.
somebody? We're not talking about a loss being somebody died.
Okay.
We're talking about you taking
I didn't say
a loss in your.
I didn't say anybody died. See, you're associating grieving with death. I'm talking about grieving a loss. Okay. For instance, Andrew Tate is grieving his loss.
But Mella,
no, ma'am. That's what that means.
Hold up,
somebody died.
Hold on.
When somebody files a grievance, did somebody die? You don't make any sense.
Mella, hold up. I'm on Twitter right now. They are saying this dude's gay. The guy who beat him.
The YouTuber.
And they're showing, man.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that one. He is.
I'm looking at the guy who beat him, and he's losing a fight. He's getting beaten. Like, it's from some amateur dude.
He black. Yeah, he's a YouTuber type dude. But the young man,
he can't. This dude ain't no boxer, man. This dude who beat Andrew, he's not a boxer.
But Platt, you don't necessarily can. That's what the misconception people understand too. When you get in that ring, and this man could possibly get it 6 months to a year training and get the best conditioning, he can fight. Look at Jake Paul. Like
that's why I don't fight them type dudes, man.
Even though
that's a lose-lose situation.
Listen, he lost against Anthony Joshua, but just by him having the condition to make it last that long with that professional, a super heavyweight as that, not too many guys can last that long. You know what I'm saying? Let alone take them type of punches and punishment. Y'all thinking that boxing is a whole different world, man. Until you get in that ring and get punched or hit or you heaving and you out of condition, bro, it's a whole different world. Trust me. I know.
Joey, I'm looking. See, Joey, I don't keep up. He beat Andrew Tate's ass with a pair of Hello Kitty gloves.
Yeah, he had them gloves was bullshit.
Oh, y'all didn't see it? Y'all didn't see it, right?
Those wasn't even padded type gloves either. I was like, why they put Hello gloves
Kitty
on them?
Joy, Hello Kitty gloves.
Plaid, you can still get your ass whooped with some Superman, Spider-Man gloves. That don't mean nothing. I say because he got his ass, he got punched.
What was that arrangement about? For real?
Listen, we living in a different world.
What was that arrangement about? Ponder that.
What you mean, Mella?
Well, Andrew Tate was well aware of what that brother's boxing gloves was going to be. And he's, as the Redpill man, he stepped into the ring with him. What was that arrangement about?
Oh, my goodness, man. All right.
What's behind that arrangement?
So you want him to take them gloves? You got to be like, man, I'm a man. You can't fight me with some Hello Kitty gloves.
You can't fight me with no Hello Kitty gloves, bruh.
Mella, that's probably more reason why you should kick his ass and keep it on him. Like, if you ask
me.
He
got his ass whooped. And he made excuses.
Yeah, you see Mella, right? You see Mella. And there are people who are not down with Redpill, and they're certainly not down with Andrew Tate. This is the beginning, Joey. The sisterhood. Well, that ain't really his opponent, but feminism is going to respond to this, Joey.
I understand, and he's ready for that. He's ready for the back. But my thing is,
it's already a black woman right here. She done posted up. She dancing.
That's cool. But Andrew Tate, at the end of the day, if people really watch him, he don't scream at women. He don't be doing the fresh and fit thing. Get the F out my face. He don't really disrespect women.
That is like,
he don't.
He be down there. He be down there with him.
He be down there, but even when he have conversations with women, I peep how he act, and I'm like, he don't even come off like the rest of these red pill guys. So I don't even think that would be even considerate of a feminist or any. That's why you got your ass whooping in boxing, sweetheart. Listen, that's apples to orange. Like, come on. men that fight take L's, but we're not about to sit up here and use that as the reason why now you can't take his rhetoric serious or you can't take him serious. I don't agree with that, Platt. Just me. That's just my opinion. He can still talk his stuff. He can
What
still
is it
talk.
going to take for you not to
He's
take?
still a man, though, Mellis. He's still a man, Mellis.
I get it, but what would it take for you to think to yourself, he's not Andrew Tate, but any of the Red Pill congregation? What would it take? What traits would have to be displayed for you to think to yourself, he's not Red Pill?
I don't know what trait he would have to. He would have to go full like purple pill or blue pill, I guess.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He would have to go full the other side, and
There would
then
have
we'd
to
be
be some evidence that he's yielding to a woman that would disqualify him from Red Pill.
Well,
no, not really.
Nothing disqualifies anybody from that. But and see, this is the thing: you do have dudes who don't like women, right? You do have that. You got gay dudes in the red pill spaces, but it's not about that. The red pill is about the man, and it's about making good decisions. So, but yeah, you're going to always have detractors who have agendas, and when you take a look at Andrew Tate, you know, hey, that's top G, man. Here we go, Ryan. I got a video right here. Look, the other videos I could, but I'm gonna play this one because the sisterhood, they already jumped on it. And see, and the guy said, Platt, you be acting some of the feminist way. I'm not being he disappointed me, but I'm not gonna sit here and blindly defend him. Why should I do that? I would have told him not to get in the ring. Hey man, why you getting in the ring with a man 10 years younger than you? And I know that dude was gay with Hello Kitty gloves. You think Tyson gonna lose a match to a gay man with Hello Kitty gloves?
Platt. That's why you don't fight them dudes, man. There's no win in fighting them. If he would have beat the crap out of him, he beat the crap out of that kind of dude. If he loses to him, he lost to that kind of dude with Hello Kitty gloves, punching you in your face. It's a lose-lose, man. You don't just don't do it.
I'm gonna try to do this. I don't know if it's gonna come out right. Fair use, fair use. Let me try to. I'm gonna try to do it. Okay, right here. Right here. Sisterhood. I don't know who she is, like from TikTok. She don't particularly care for Andrew Tate. So look at that. See that? See how she done faded on her little video? Let me cut that down. Look at that Joy. You see the sisterhood? She enjoying this, Joy.
I'm watching Platt. I see it.
Well, let me cut this up all right here. I can't hear nothing. Oh, she got it where I can't see it.
Be careful with that music.
Well, it's too late now, Melly.
That's true.
We don't live in the past, so. But look, Melly, you gonna make a video? Look at that sister right there. She got a towel, bath towel on her head. She love watching Andrew. Look at that. He gonna take up right here. Bam. She dancing, Melly.
That don't look nothing like me.
And I'm saying she enjoying it. That Tate's going through this struggle right
now.
now.
I'm not rejoicing over his embarrassment, believe it or not. What I'm indicating is that when what Do Business had mentioned earlier about walk the walk that you talk, it was a brilliant, concise statement. You know, it's like walk the walk that you talk. And in this instance, he failed and then made excuses for his failure. That is not a man.
She's right about that. Mercy.
They just want me to leave, Platinum. Maybe I should say goodbye.
I'm still here, Platt. What's up, man?
Mercy, what you gonna do about Andrew Tate, man?
Hey, man, he just learned a lesson. He getting up in age, man. He been smoking a little bit, probably too much. He done got locked up. He done lost some cars, some Lamborghinis. And you know what I'm saying?
But
He got
Mercy, the
accused,
guy,
he got falsely accused. He got his
Mercy,
image tarnished. You
the
know,
guy was a gay man with Hello Kitty gloves. You still got something to say about him losing to him?
man.
The alpha male would not have gotten in the ring with somebody like that.
Well, I think he's learned now that, you know, he's not the man he used to be. I mean, even Muhammad Ali said it. He wasn't the man he used to be. You know, you're not the
Y'all
same.
something.
He's not the same man he was. You know,
Y'all
So
something
can
else,
we
bro.
take his image seriously now that this experience has occurred?
you know, men. You know, we like wine. Women are like milk.
Sure we are.
You know
A
what I'm
gay
saying?
man with Hello Kitty gloves beat him to a pulp. I don't know, man. You know, we just different people though. And them brothers, the two dudes who join us, look, I appreciate it. Whoever you are, we appreciate you. We got you. And hold up, I get it, man. I'm a man just like you, brother. I keep up with Andrew. I get it, man. You don't want to say nothing bad about Andrew. You want to believe. You bought into it, man. You bought into his persona. You want to believe you want to believe he's undefeatable, man. But man, I'm sorry, man. He go, oh, Platt, you acting like a feminist. A gay man with Hello Kitty gloves? That ain't the most masculine dude. You know what I mean? You lost to him.
What's up with that arrangement?
He's getting
They don't get
older.
it. They don't get. Oh, that's what he's. Oh, okay. There you go, Joe.
He's getting older, man. I mean, it happens.
Mercy,
Father time happens.
Mercy. Would you let a gay man with Hello Kitty gloves whoop your ass?
Contrary to popular opinion, gay people can fight. I don't know why you think gay brothers can't fight. They can fight, bro. Gay brothers can fight.
I wouldn't know, Mercy.
What's up with the arrangement? Why did he agree to this?
He was trying to see if he still had it.
He don't.
He doesn't.
And I can beat him right now. If he loses to,
They see what I'm saying? They see what I'm saying, Melon? They see he haven't learned Andrew Tate's lesson yet.
I haven't learned. Andrew, if you're out there, I haven't learned. Teach me my lesson. I'll whoop your ass right now, 3 rounds. I need teach me. I need a lesson. And I'm gonna show up, but I'm not gonna have no Hello Kitty gloves on. But come on.
Hey, Platt, you wanna know what's crazy? It was years ago, a top boxer in my city. He came out the closet, whatever, right? But he's still a man. Like, regardless, he had anybody got on Hello Kitty or whatever they sexual proclivities they deal with other people or whatever they do in the bed, they gay, whatever. He's still a man. You know what I'm saying? He can still fight. That doesn't mean nothing. So you feel less of a man if a gay man kick your ass?
Being gay doesn't mean anything, huh?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Well, hold on. It does in that. It does.
Wow.
It does in the red pill community because that's really macho.
No, it doesn't. Platt,
Joey,
what?
that's insane. You know what, Joey? But
This
you're
is
not red.
wild.
Joey, you're
What?
not a red. You don't keep up with red pill like that.
Red
I mean,
pill? No. The pills
Joey,
don't mean nothing when you get
Joey,
in that ring.
you
Platt.
know, Joey, you know what it is, but you don't keep up with it. I'm telling you, that's a death sentence in the red pill community. The gay stuff, they don't play that.
But the red pill is an ideology. When you in the ring, that's physical. That's something. That's two different.
Okay.
That's two different. That's what I'm
now
trying to.
Remember, you heard it here. Okay, the guy he came up and attacked me. But remember,
somebody attacked you.
Yeah, the guy came up talking about something. You be agreeing with women and stuff. Look, let me see what he wants
they
is
say the same
blind.
about me.
No, I know what he wants. He wants blind loyalty and obedience to red pill philosophy, and I'm not going to do that. If they say things I don't agree with, I'm gonna say I don't agree with that. But see, they don't want that. They want it to be. It's a dogma, like religion. They look at red pill like religion, and I'm not trying to hurt their feelings because they do. But come on, man. Nah, man, you should have gotten in the ring. And I didn't even know the dude was gay with Hello Kitty gloves.
But Superman, a Platt. Superman is not always Superman. Sometimes you got to be Clark Kent, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, sometimes.
He's always
You know
Superman.
what I mean?
No, he's not
Sometimes
always
you got to be.
Superman.
But Clark
Huh?
Kent is not wearing Hello Kitty glasses.
Yeah, he wear nerd glasses in the suit, and he looked like a nerd. But my thing is, even Superman got his weaknesses. Kryptonite. Like every hero damn near got their own weaknesses. Even Thor. I forgot what his was, but come on, y'all. We can't act like this man wasn't unbeatable. Like, even if when you go into a boxing match, you're gonna talk crazy. Muhammad Ali is one of the greatest boxers of all time. He used to talk crazy.
Joey, Thor, his weakness is purity. That's his weakness. No, if he's not, the perfect human, they'll take that hammer from him.
I think that was the greatest thing, was him having purity, because that's what made Captain pick up the hammer, right? Him being so pure.
But no, that's what I'm saying. I've seen Thor lose. He lost to a dude that was more pure than him.
Oh, okay.
So Thor, right? He can lose.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
What's his weakness? What's his weakness?
I think Muhammad Ali, as he got older, and after they arrested him, after he had to fight the U.S. government and all that, after he had been through all of that, after he got his boxer's license taken from him, after he'd been through all that, he was a different fighter.
Going to war.
You're talking about when he wouldn't go to Vietnam?
Well, yeah, when he couldn't go to the war.
Yeah, he went through all of that, bro. He was a different fighter,
brother. Hold up, he didn't get arrested. He actually made more money when he got his license back. Ali was a black man under oppression in the 60s. And Ali said, I'm not letting you send me to Vietnam to kill me. Because that's what was happening to the Negroes.
Yep.
He said, I'm not
Andrew
going
Tate
over there.
went to Romania. Tate went to Romania and got locked up and lost some of his cars, lost some of his money, got accused of rape. Come on, man. He been through a lot.
So what? So we should forgive that he lost to a gay man with Hello Kitty gloves?
I'm like, good dude.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Good,
I'm gonna let you do that one.
Now, how we come to that though, Merce? Like, how you think because he went through that much, we should forgive him that he took the L?
Hey, all I'm saying is he been through a lot, bro. That's all.
But
and he got older, and he's 40, man.
What you think the women are gonna say? About Andrew Tate now? He lost to a gay man with Hello Kitty gloves.
I don't think women gonna say nothing, Platt.
That's a bad look. That's what they're gonna say.
No, they not, Mella.
It's a bad look.
What do you think about a guy like that, Mella?
It's a bad look, Platt.
Guy wants to take you out, Mella, and you look him up, and he lost to a gay man. He's a boxer. Joey say he's a boxer, and you look him up, and he lost to a gay man in Hello Kitty gloves.
We gotta say alleged, Platt, because we don't know if he gay.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Would you, as
that
a
would
woman,
be the
Mella,
entire conversation?
Allegedly, still gonna talk to him.
Is that a masculine man, Mella?
She's still gonna talk to him.
Is that right? I'm gonna be fascinated by his celebrity. Is that it?
She's still gonna talk to him.
At least he's got his celebrity going for him.
No, he's
That's
still
what
a
I'm
man.
saying. Because he gonna pick her up in his Lamborghini, and
he got that. He got a Lamborghini. He
definitely got sports cars on deck. Yeah, he got a couple wheels: Bugatti, Lambo.
At least he's got his celebrity and his possessions going for him.
So somebody gonna give him some.
Somebody going.
You know what I'm saying?
Because there are a lot of hypergamous women that still exist, and he's got his celebrity and trappings of material success going for him. There are hypergamous women in this world. No doubt.
Hear that, Platt? Because Mella still thinks Mella still thinks
first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the woman.
So
Mella says he still got it, Platt.
No, he has to regain his power. See, that's what I'm saying.
You should
his
take
power he's compromised his power with that fight.
Hold up, Mercy.
You got to build it back up.
You going okay, Mercy. Because you know this is Platinum Elite. This is Slaw Channel. Mercy, would you like to shoot your shot at Melo? Because we'll give you the opportunity in time.
All I'm saying is,
I'm leaving.
all I'm saying is if I lost in the ring and I had a Lamborghini in my driveway, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, got that. Now, would you like to take?
I wouldn't even worry about that.
Mercy, would you like to take Mela out for something to eat?
Nah, she a married woman.
Okay. There you go. There you go. That's why not. Okay, all right.
Congratulations.
But if I had my Lambo, hey Joey, if I had my Lambo and I lost in the ring, you think I'm worried about that, Joey?
No, but even if you get a couple mil, you got a couple mils out. I don't know how much money he got out the deal, but a mil and some change, and you still got your Lambo, you still getting revenue.
I'm gonna come home and Mela gonna say I still got it. She gonna say you still got it, Mercy.
Mela gonna be right in that kitchen with that moo on, cooking up them grits.
Be down there burning up.
Yeah, burning up them broccolis. Yeah, Mela gonna be right there. Go them neck bones, Platt. Burning up them neck bones.
So wrong, man.
Boiling them neck bones for like 6 hours.
Why I got to be moo and grits?
Yeah,
I did that the other day. I did that with all of this tenderism and toe tapping and the toe tapping Negro. Tender. Look at that. I overcooked some ribs on purpose so they fall off the bone. Like I said, you got to be careful with that because if you go too far, they're gonna be almost like liquid,
like water.
Yeah. Or they're gonna be so tender that you can't eat them. You still want a certain amount of toughness. You want a little bit of pushback with you. No, I get it because you can have them so tough you can't eat them. But
it was beef or pork ribs, Platt?
Beef. I only fuck with beef.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't eat pork ribs.
Yeah. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I eat beef.
That's death. I gotta get a few. I had to get my casket.
Man, my uncle loves some pork ribs.
It's already bad, but you want to talk about unhealthy pork ribs? That's man. That you don't want to eat that, Joey. You can feed that to your animal.
Oh, Platt. I don't eat pork. I'm just saying. I know everybody that I know people out here still eat pork. You know what I mean? They still eat the pork ribs and all that.
You smell it too, don't it, Joey?
Hell yeah, you can smell that pork. You can tell the difference from pork from beef.
No, I'm saying you can go into a place and you can smell the pork.
Yeah.
You can tell when somebody's been cooking. No, it'll hang. No, you can when you get off that stuff and you clean, when you go and visit relatives or wherever, you can go in the mall. You can smell pork over beef or just meat.
Yup.
You can smell it.
It's like it's potent.
It's disgusting because you like, ugh.
Yep.
So I already know. I said they've been cooking up a lot of chops in here, and then sure enough, what's on the menu? Chops.
Yep.
And see, Platt, that's what you don't understand. You demonstrate the red pill philosophy when you get home, bro. Not in a boxing ring with a dude. When you get home to your woman is when you show the red pill. You see what I'm saying? See, you don't miss all of that, Platt.
Mercy, where are you?
Merce, you overseas, Merce?
No, not yet.
Mercy, you need a woman, Mercy, because that's what you're talking
about. No, but
about.
that's where you use the red pill, bro. Use the red pill.
You use the red pill dealing with women, but
what you don't do at home that you should have done in the ring.
Nah, bro, I can't do the same thing. I don't go that way.
Like, is your woman really supposed to look at you the same after losing to a Hello Kitty glove wearing gay guy? Is she really supposed to look at you the same?
I mean, Mella, he's still a man, Mella.
Mm-hmm.
And just like they were saying earlier, if he was, I wouldn't want to watch that fight, Platt. If he was to get in the ring with Clarissa Shields, it wouldn't have been. No. That young lady.
Oh, now we're talking about fight women.
She's at her prime.
Joy, you don't think she can beat him?
she will beat the brakes off of Andrew Tate, yo.
Thank you. And that's from a boxer. Joey's a boxer. That's from a boxer. You heard that? He said Clarissa Shields would. You think he got his ass whooped with this gay dude? Clarissa Shields would take his goddamn head off.
I wouldn't want to watch it. I wouldn't watch it.
Nah, but Joey ain't never been in the ring with Andrew Tate though.
I haven't, and I don't.
All right, then.
Hey, Merce.
I
don't underestimate no man. I don't. But I'm just saying, just from a boxer perspective,
you just underestimated him with a woman, bro.
But
Come on,
but she's a boxer. But she's a professional, and she's top.
It don't matter, bro.
Oh, all right, Merce. Come on, man. We gotta just think about it, bro. This woman. Come on, man.
Gosh, I don't care.
You really think Andrew Tate can beat Clarissa Shields?
No, because he gonna use the red pill on her.
Merce, ain't no red pill when them gloves. Are you trolling? You trolling? Ain't no red pill when he get in that ring and that ding and you got to tap gloves.
At this point, he couldn't beat a Clarissa Shields, and I think it would be worse. I think he don't realize how far behind he's fallen by taking 10 years out of the sport. He don't realize that.
We can find the most amateur female boxer probably will still whip his ass, because I understand he's really he's a kickboxing.
You think Remy Ma can beat him?
Nah, I don't think Remy. Who made you bring up Remy? Because
Remy will butt that motherfucker. I think she wins.
She gonna pop him. But my thing is,
I don't know how much of a boxer she is, but we know she's street. I think Remy will headbutt his ass.
Probably would, but I don't want to see Andrew Tate. I don't want to see him fight anymore, period. I don't even understand this whole thing with these guys. That payday, I understand. That sock it to your pocket. That type of money that they getting right now with these celebrities, because more excitement right now. Anthony Joshua should not have been fighting Jake Paul. Like, no way he's supposed to be fighting Davis, but he going through his legal shit, whatever he going through. But even that, no, he should not be fighting these people. And play, I'm hearing Jake Paul trying to sue Anthony Joshua now.
Yeah, because he got his jaw broke.
He wasn't supposed to take that type of law.
But Joey, how you win as a boxer if in the contract they have provisions that say you can't knock me out? You got to let me get, in the corners and stuff. How do you win? How do you box like that?
It's more so entertainment than more. It's even you get knocked out was entertaining, but he wasn't supposed to get hurt that bad. He broke his jaw. He dislocated that nigga jaw, knocked his teeth out. He wanted to set an example.
What do you think gonna happen? You get in the ring with a boxer? Yeah, I mean they're gonna hit you hard. That's how they hit.
But Anthony Joshua, he could have held back from them punches, but.
No, he couldn't. You think so, Joey?
He could have. Come on, man. We could tell. Look how many times he kept falling to his knees and grabbing his legs. Like, them shits hurt, bro. You ever get hit by a nigga that's 200 and something pounds? He's 6 something height. Like, nigga, that shit hurt. I've been hit by a nigga that big. Pause. Like, that shit hurt. That is a feeling that I don't want to hear. That's why when he punched him in his face, and he said his jaw dropped, he broke his jaw. Like, nigga, that shit hurt. A man leaned his body into his punches, and he leaned his whole body into that jaw, Platt. He had to fall.
Joey, he had a lot of gas left. That wasn't even like
a lot of gas.
Yeah, that wasn't even his best shot. He broke his shit. He fucked him up on half empty. He wasn't even close to it.
He looked like he could have went 12 more rounds out there.
Because he was looking and shit, so he didn't even know it was over.
Shit's crazy.
He didn't even know the fight over. He looking around saying, "What y'all?"
And Anthony fought the African bull and got knocked out. I forgot his name. He tough. I forgot his name.
Mella, why you mad at Andrew Tate, Mella?
He don't walk the walk that he talks.
Come on, Mella.
No, before this, I'm saying in general, you don't like. You said Scorpion. You keep up with his content. You like him, Mella? I think you like him.
No. I heard somebody mention he calls himself the Cobra.
Yep, Cobra.
Yeah.
And
so he met a snake charmer, and that's what happened.
I think you low key like him, Mella, because
he met a snake charmer.
Mella, you know too much about him.
Mella going. She going.
From listening to
She
you.
going. Yeah, all right, Mel. You going. You like Andrew.
About him like that.
Okay, in the event, let's say hypothetically, I'm sitting across the table from him.
You hear that, Mella? I mean, you hear that, Joey?
I hear.
I'm going to ask him certain questions if he's agreeable, and based on how he answers those questions, will let me know that he's just a little boy inside his spirit.
But you still going though, Mella? Regardless.
No, I said sit across the table and ask him questions. What do you mean going? What are you talking about?
You still gonna give him play? You still gonna be?
What do you mean by give him play? What do you mean?
Getting that Lamborghini and you going back to the crib and get some love.
Bugatti.
Are you saying that
his Bugatti?
Are you saying that I'm intimately attracted to Andrew Tate? Is that what you're saying?
He's saying you're gonna swallow that red pill.
Okay. You know, you all got too many fantasies for me. Okay. I understand.
So depending on how he answers your
questions, I'm a fascinating woman. I understand your obsession. I'm not going.
All right, Mella. But depending on how you answer the questions, you ain't going. You ain't gonna finish the date out with him.
It's not a date. It's an interview.
Okay.
I don't have any business going out on a date with him.
You know what? The boxer Garcia dude, he had, and this is so sad with us. It's not got nothing to do with you, Mella, or whatever. And we got Free Zone up here. But
what up, Platt?
Free.
Yeah, what's up with you?
Joey.
And I saw the posting. Garcia, you know what I'm talking about? Antonio, is it Antonio Garcia? It's Garcia, right? He was trying to do content with Krishan.
Oh, that was horrible. And she was boxing him.
No. He said we did the first one. He said the second one. He said we trying to do content. He said I had, scheduled. And he said she was basically talking about like we're together. And he said he had to tell her, no, this is just for content. He said, yeah, I'll help you out. But, I got some, we're going to do some hiking. On this episode, we're going to do hiking. And he said she was almost talking like it was a date. And I said, man, we will do. I said, man, we so messed up. And that's what always, I said, the first minute we work with somebody, we sleeping with them. I said, that's what we do. And Krishan Rock was doing. And I said, you know what? You're gonna be surprised. I said, you know what? I'm starting to lean toward Blueface. Because he been screaming about, y'all think I'm doing her wrong. That woman been cheating on me. That woman ain't shit. But I'm saying, no. She portrays herself as this sympathetic figure who I used to be in great shape until I met him. But after this dude Garcia said that, I said, no, man. I said, she be sleeping with niggas on the side. I said, you can't go by, that she's slow and shit. That woman know what she doing. And that dude said, I'm not in for that. He said, I'm not, all I want to do is the content. I don't want you. Stop pretending or acting like I do. And I said, a lot of that's coming from her. And I said, Blueface is really getting a bad label and a bad name. When he told the world, he said, man, that ain't my baby. He said, that's her baby. Y'all keep saying, he said, yeah, that's not my baby. And he said, I'm not stupid, man. I know she be sleeping with other niggas. Now, I'm going to tell you, I didn't believe him. But we see now, he was right. So, look, apologies to you, Blueface.
I don't take neither one of them serious, Platt. They both got it all time.
They both be getting cooked with their goofy asses, yeah.
She just was somewhere fighting a bunch of chicks. I'm like, Jesus, man.
They got like a Bonnie and Clyde, Ike and Tina thing going on.
She went to Compton and got slapped.
Yeah, I seen it.
I saw that too.
Hey, it comes with the territory, being around a bunch of hood boogers. But
now she wanted to put up some content talking about I could come to Compton. I'm in Compton. And she went
praising the Lord.
Some street people. And the chick, the sisterhood, came and slapped the shit out.
She was in a prayer group out there. I'm like, you went to a prayer group and you was dissing the gangs and you thinking nothing. I guess. I don't know. I can't keep up with them people. It come across my timeline. I'll be scrolling like, what the fuck is this?
That's the bro. And we messed up as black people, man. We gonna slap.
Nah, we getting it together.
Slap the shit out of motherfucker. You ain't from my hood. Get your ass up out of it. What? That ain't. You don't even own nothing. White folks own every house in the. But you in my hood.
That's grandma's house.
Messed up.
They gonna hand it down to them.
And people are starting. I'm starting to hear more. They did a number on us. I've been saying it. White supremacy, racism. That shit is woo. They created, woo.
But Platt is starting to change a little bit. They saying F the streets. And I've been saying
them niggas don't believe in that.
Oh, don't get it twisted. Especially these rap niggas, because they all of them is exactly what they rap about. Like, all of them telling on each other. All of them, you get in front of that judge, your whole life change. Like,
they trying to do content now, Joey, all these rappers, but they don't know anything. And I'm gonna stay on that because I keep saying that. Come on, join your Twitch. They don't know anything. That matters, Joey. You don't listen to somebody for 5-6 hours. They don't know anything.
You think they can't captivate an audience being on there?
Fuck no. Hold up, I'm gonna go to Walmart.
Joe Biden,
yeah, Joe Biden.
Yeah, I disagree. I can't roll with that one, Platt.
They ain't doing nothing but running to Walmart, taking out a box of cereal, pouring it over their head. Free phone and you sending a nigga $100 because y'all like it.
There's a couple of rappers podcasts I like.
They good. They entertaining, a couple of them. I even like I'm starting to come around to the Fat Joe Jadakiss podcast because I like when the older rappers give us insight on what was going on during a time where we were all ingratiated with the music. I think that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, you don't go to them for highbrow conversations. You just want to see him kick it. You know, that's it. If I want a highbrow conversation, I know there's other places to go.
Okay, but that's hip hop community. Now hold up, all of us know that that's a taboo. I don't want to watch a nigga like India Love with DDG or India Love with another dude. Why I want to watch a woman with another nigga? Bruh, fuck YouTube. That goes against wisdom in the community. We don't do that. Nigga, I don't want to watch you with your old lady. I don't want to watch you with a woman. I'm trying to get my woman. Fuck you. So I'm looking at the Twitch stream. I didn't look at it. I'm saying I'm on Twitter. So I look at what they're doing because I'm on Twitter, not because I'm on Twitch. And I see India Love, and I say, y'all niggas be looking at a nigga with another bitch?
But Platt, at the age group of these guys that's watching it, right? That's kind of part of their game is showing them how to communicate with, because some of these little these young guys, they just in front of the computers all day. They ain't really interacting with women and talking to them.
They're not living.
I'm not saying all of them. Yeah, so when they seeing DDG talk to one, or they seeing other guys, Duke Dennis, and they risen up the girls, they say that's how they learning their game. You get what I'm saying, Platt? They ain't go outside be you free and the rest of the guys. Like,
I wouldn't say they're learning their game, because it's not like it's something that they could actually go out there and replicate or even go out there and replicate. I think that they just. I think they insert them. They live vicariously through the content creator.
Okay. Parasocial type
why would they identify with Duke Dennis? The nigga's slow as fuck.
Delusions of grandeur, I guess.
Exactly.
That nigga seemed like he'd have a hard time counting out $5 at the register. He that nigga who hold the line up.
You think Duke? She said
$5.15. He the nigga who be digging in his pockets. And you waiting. You be like, come on, man, I gotta go. You're like, you don't know $5.15. He like, look, he put a quarter down. That's enough.
Time out, Platt. You give Duke Dennis the airhead tag?
That makes him an airhead? That's you.
I mean, no, you said it. You acting like he one of them slow Negroes.
He is a slow. Look, he's a slow. Hey, you know what? I'm done because I got love for my brotherhood and all of that, but goddamn.
Yeah, I don't watch any of them enough to know. So
I seen enough of Duke, and he seemed like a smart young man. He don't seem like a young man because he be saying some real stuff at times. He be trying to put the young guys on game. I'd rather my son to watch him than some Speed. I'll show Speed and the rest of them little niggas. But I mean, to teach his own. But I'm just saying, like I enjoy the rappers getting into the podcast thing.
I have a question, if I may.
You know what? I've been thinking about this, Mello. We're gonna go ahead, Mello. And after that, we're gonna do this. I've been really thinking about this video, and I've been torn.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta show it. I gotta show it.
Okay.
I gotta show this video because, and Mello, you gonna feel proud.
Am I?
You gonna feel proud. Black
you
women.
telling me what I'm gonna feel.
This sisterhood, she represented your cause.
My cause.
100%. Hold on, let me show. Do I have this video? Let me see if I got it. Go ahead, Mello.
I was wondering if you guys could answer this question. Is there such thing as a woman that is unusable in red pill philosophy, or all women?
Yeah.
Yes. Unusable.
Unusable. Like I'm not talking about anything nefarious as she's unattractive. I'm saying that she ain't going.
You mean undateable, right?
No, she ain't going. Like she's available.
Mello, you said unusable.
Yeah,
you mean
that's what you
dating,
said,
right?
Yeah. Like she just ain't going. No matter what kind of game you spit to her, no matter what you offer her, she just don't like your red pill ass.
Oh, well, it ain't about being a red pill. Women don't like certain men anyhow, though, Mello.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Is that?
What do you, Mello? Do you like all men?
No.
Okay, well then you just answered your own question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was simple enough. Yeah. Hey, I came up here to say, man, I done seen all kinds of diabolical stuff in 2025. What was not on my bingo card for 2025 was old ass Andrew Tate getting beat by a nigga with pink gloves that walked out to All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. That was nowhere on my bingo card.
Oh, he did do that.
At all.
Wow.
And now we have more ammunition.
All right.
Man.
Thank you.
Still get your ass
I had no idea he was a Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas fan.
Hey, I'm watching the beginning of the fight, right? And they do their promotion thing, and all of a sudden I hear All I Want for Christmas. I'm like, what in the world is going on? And here he come parading out with his pink gloves.
To see my baby walking through that door.
Hello, Kitty gloves.
Andrew Tate is his baby. And that's all he wants for Christmas.
Then to say I looked up to you and
So freeze on the whole thing. What we were saying. Do you look at Andrew Tate less of a man because he got his ass kicked by a man with a Hello Kitty? Exactly. Like that's still a man that he had to fight, despite that man's sexuality.
No. I think his image is even more shot than it already was. Whatever tattered remains of his reputation is that shit donezo. He was already on the ropes getting arrested. Then it got worse when he started doing crypto scams. Now this.
I forgot about the crypto. I forgot about that crypto.
Yeah, you know
more about him than I do.
I forgot
everywhere.
About that.
Yeah, because I watch a channel that does solely. It's like a business channel, but they talk about is crypto scams, and I seen him on the thumbnail, and I'm like, what the hell Tate doing? And bruh,
it's
him and his brother.
At least he still has his celebrity status and his material trappings of success. Does that means that he can still acquire a hypergamous woman?
You gonna have that regardless, Mello.
Mello, what you on right now? What's up, Mello?
I'm just talking.
What you
You on that jack? You on that jack?
I'm just talking.
what was that?
I'm just talking.
Mello be sound like T.I. a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm just talking,
She throw the words out there. Be like,
I'm just talking, man.
I'm finished. So one
Nah,
of
you good, Mello.
if I can find it, Mello. I don't know why I can't.
You don't have to find nothing for me, Platinum. I'm just talking.
She said for you. No, I'll show everybody though. Is that all right? Is that all right with you, Mello? Uh-oh.
Everything's fine.
There you go. That's how you Mello, you know we black, right? When people say stuff, always do this, Mello. Say, that's all right with you? That's almost like a threat. And watch niggas change. He said, hey Mello.
I'm gonna have my little kitty here on
I don't want to go. Hey Mello, you said I don't want to go to this place. And he said, well, okay, Mello. He said, okay, well, how about we go here? He said, well, I'm gonna go right here. Is that all right with you? You pin the person in a position where they can't respond. Unless it's, because it's hood niggas used to do that to me all the time. He said, that's all right with you? I said, yeah, bro, do what you want to do. I said, God damn, I gotta stop. You can't be nice around motherfuckers. I said, these niggas.
You ain't lying.
On that shit too. He's like, that's all right with you?
I said, yeah, bro, I'm cool with it
right now. And I said, I ain't never presenting these niggas with options because I know what they're gonna do.
It might be just me, Platt, but everybody in the holiday spirit. Everybody angry, especially black people. I'm like, damn, nigga, why you so mean, angry? Be happy. Holiday cheers, motherfucker.
We all happy.
I found it.
Oh, they broke. That might be it.
Oh, look, speaking of the holidays, Merry Christmas. I'm going to show this right here. I should save this for Christmas.
I don't even celebrate
But you guys
Christmas.
might have seen it. You guys might have seen it. I'm chilling, man. I'm going to go. I probably shouldn't play. I'm going to play it, but I don't care.
It did happen in Fort Worth, Texas.
Why are you harassing me?
I've been sitting on this
damn,
for
out the gate.
Yeah, damn. What was that? Play the whole clip. What was that?
I've been sitting on this for about 4 days.
What was that?
And it's Mello. It's black women in their finest. Hold on, here we go.
That's not me.
Here we go. I didn't say that was you, Mello. I said it's black women in their finest. Here we go.
This incident happened in Fort Worth, Texas.
Why are you harassing me?
I want you to leave this neighborhood right now.
Leave
right now.
You're Karen. You're only doing that because I'm black. Because you're racist.
I don't care what business you have in this place. Leave. Go.
Girl, you are not running nothing but your raggedy ass mouth with your old ass.
I want you out of this neighborhood. You are on private property.
Girl, shut up. You not running shit. You don't run shit but this little bitty ass duplex right here that you live in with your slow retarded ass. How old are you? 100? You look like you're an MHMR.
This property.
Girl, shut up.
Now.
Quit doing that shit that you be seeing on TV. That shit not working.
Leave.
I'm not.
What address?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. What you gonna do if I... No. What you gonna do if I don't? You just trying to get attention. Why you can't control your eyes? Why you looking everywhere with your dumb ass?
I want you to leave.
I don't care what you want. I want you to go straighten them eyes out. But you ain't straightened them out. I want you to go straighten your cross eyes out. And don't give yourself a heart attack, you little old lady.
What the hell is this,
Leave that property right now. Leave.
That's black.
What's this, Platt? What's this?
No, Joy, are you ever seen that?
No, I don't.
That's a black woman, Joy. That's a sisterhood, bro.
What in the world?
Hold up, she cooking that old ass white woman.
In the world?
I've been torn, Joy.
They both sounding kind of like.
Joy, this woman is so. No, she ain't nothing
I
else.
want you to leave this property right now.
No, she's a real estate. And she's down there looking at properties, and this old white woman, is like neighborhood watch. She just roasts this chick, and I'm like, damn. down. But I said, you know what? I'm not surprised. I said, that's black women, man. I said, look how they just get in your ass. They don't care. Yeah, French fried this woman. Look at it. Talking about you old motherfucker. How old are you? And then, you little old lady. She just going in on this woman. This woman trying to be a neighborhood wife. Look.
I want you to leave.
I don't care what you want. I want you to go straighten them eyes out, but you ain't straightened them out. I want you to go straighten your crossed eyes out. And don't give yourself a heart attack, you little old lady. I want you to leave that property right now. Leave.
What business do you have in this neighborhood?
None of your motherfucking business. I can tell you that. You ain't paying me. You little scallywag. Girl, shut your dumb ass up. The same one your mama and your daddy have. That's the one I have. The same one your mama and your daddy have. With your little retarded ass. Why are you standing out here? Why you don't have your ass at work or at a nursing home? Why? Why are you here?
I've never seen this car in this neighborhood before.
It don't matter. Are you the police?
Right now.
Can you go call the police on me, please? Please go call the police on me so I can leave. Can you go call the police?
I want you to leave my neighborhood.
This is not your... You don't own all these houses over here. You need to take your ass to the country with that 1941 shit do you have. Girl, you really sitting up here doing that shit you see on TV. Is your name Karen? Because you acting like one. With them raggedy ass Skechers you got on. With that hand on that branch. Girl, can you please call the police on me, please? Please?
I want to know.
I'm about to call them.
Address in this neighborhood do you need to be at?
Don't worry about it. I'm going to sit right here at yours.
The block number and the street.
The block number? Girl, you need to shut your dumb ass up.
What address you need to be at?
Yo, they both sound like they on the spectrum of some kind. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now she rolling.
I was saying the same thing.
This incident happened.
She rolling a Benz, right? She rolling a Benz. So she's a real estate agent, and she's over there looking at properties. That's her job, right? How are you gonna sell a house? You got to go out to the house, and you got to go like, hey, the kitchen need to be redone. I went to this property. We need to get the yard cut because you got to sell a property, right? So she's in this neighborhood. No, she don't live there, and this chick is like racist neighborhood watch. And I don't, no, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I don't think she did nothing wrong. I think sister just showed her. And then you see her car, right? It's a Benz. She see a black woman in a Benz. She assumed they're up to no good. And that's what the argument is about. She's like, what? She like, you don't run nothing down here. Well,
I would have told if that was my lady Platt, I'd have told her like, hey babe, what you doing, yo? Why you see that lady is kind of like now her right.
Ah, come on, on the spectrum. Like Free Zone said.
You
gotta deal with it though.
A little bit, yeah.
They both sound like they.
George, when you looking at
the only way it would change my mind is if she used this clip to move a white family in there. I feel she did that to you. Oh my God, I feel safe. Where do I sign? Write this away, sir. Like, yeah, okay. You might have a little something there.
Hold on. But do you deal with the public, Free Zone?
I mean, yeah, I'm out in the public. What do you mean deal with the public?
Okay, look, I don't see nothing wrong. Look, Joey, I mean, look, I think it's funny, but I'm a black man, right? I deal with black women. She ain't do nothing. I'm laughing at it because it's like, man, that's a sister. It's like, you don't know who you fucking with. You and I, she got a Benz and shit, so she probably got a rich nigga. I said, you over there trying to tell her what to do? That white woman found out quick.
No, I get.
I don't think she did anything wrong. I just think she sounded like she on the spectrum. Like
how?
just the way she talked. You could be on the Benz and on the spectrum. Like what you mean?
Man, you tripping, bro.
A Benz doesn't dictate intellect or any of that. Platt, what are you talking about?
How is she on a spectrum of anything?
Because the way she
talks. It seems scattered a little bit.
Because she talks like with a southern drawl.
Nah, it wasn't a southern drawl. It wasn't a southern drawl. I'm in the South, Platt. I know southern drawl. That's not what I'm talking about.
She got a southern drawl.
Nah, Platt. That's on the spectrum.
Hold up. Okay. This like something. Look, you in your Benz. This is a neighborhood watch person. Look at this.
This incident happened in Fort Worth, Texas.
Why are you harassing me?
Oh, Fort Worth.
I want you to leave this neighborhood right now.
Leave
right now.
You're Karen. You're only doing that because I'm black. Because you're racist.
I don't care what business you have in this place. Leave. Go.
Girl, you are not running nothing but your raggedy ass mouth with your old ass.
I want you out of this neighborhood. You are on private property.
Girl, shut up. You're not running shit. You don't run shit but this little bitty ass duplex right here that you live in with your slow, retarded ass. How old are you, 100? You look like you're an MHMR.
This property.
Girl, shut up.
Hold up. You got to remember, shut up is an insult, right? And she
That should have been cut off right there, Platt.
No. You don't let people look. Ain't nothing wrong. You can tell them. You can stop the conversation. But if somebody, when you grown, can't nobody has the right to tell you to shut up. Let's say your mom or some shit, right? Because that's how you talk to kids, right? So she's doing it on purpose. No, I'm doing the sister.
No, I disagree, Platt. You have the right to tell anybody to shut up.
No, you don't, free zone, not black people.
Why not?
That's a fight.
Then you better win the fight, Platt. What you want me to do?
You better get your Hello Kitty gloves out because you're gonna be in the fight.
Yeah, that Mariah Carey. I'll turn Mariah Carey on in the Benz, and it's up.
I just heard somebody in the store tell somebody shut their dumb ass up, Platt.
Yeah, you can't. Joey, that's an insult.
I mean, well, they shut their dumb ass up after.
Oh,
so
okay, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. So you can't tell somebody to shut up. Like,
I might do a stream just on her. But, here we go. Hold on.
Quit doing that shit that you be seeing on TV. That shit not working.
Please.
I'm not.
Know what address.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. What you gonna do if I no? What you gonna do if I don't? You just trying to get attention. Why you can't control your eyes? Why you looking everywhere with your dumb ass?
I want you to leave.
I don't care what you want. I want you to go straighten them eyes out. But you ain't straightened them out. I want you to go straighten your crossed eyes out. And don't give yourself a heart attack, you little old lady. I want you to leave that property right now. Leave. None of your motherfucking business. I can tell you that. You ain't paying me. You little scallywag. Girl, shut your dumb ass up. The same one your mama and your daddy have. That's the one I have. The same one your mama and your daddy have. With your little retarded ass. Why are you standing out here? Why you don't have your ass at work or at a nursing home? Why? Why are you here?
I have never seen this car in this neighborhood before.
It don't matter. Are you the police?
Right now.
And see, this is the thing. She could be in her man's car. It's a Benz, right? You know, we don't know SUV money. Yeah, she gonna notice that, right? I ain't never seen this car. It could be her man. Well, you know what? You niggas, you know what? The truth is, you niggas don't fuck with black women. You niggas fuck with Brotherhood Snows. Y'all niggas out of the loop.
What, Platt? What?
Y'all niggas don't
Platt,
fuck with black women.
You just be saying stuff, Platt.
Yo,
that's funny.
Take your cape off, Platt. Come on, yo. Put the cape back up, Superman. Go back in the phone booth.
Y'all niggas don't
you
fuck.
wildin'.
Y'all niggas fuck with Brotherhood Snows. And y'all don't like this, right? Y'all don't understand. Anybody who deal with black women,
it's crazy that feminist Joey had to tell you that, Platt.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? Sisterhood Joey.
No, I'm saying if you understood the sisterhood, you've been friends with black women, you in the circles. This chick is roasting. This shit funny as fuck.
She roasting the hell out of her. Yeah, absolutely.
But you guys don't get it.
We ain't denying that, but it's just she keep going. It's like, where's the off button at? Like, all right, baby, you cooked her. That's it.
Yeah, Karen got cooked. She definitely in the wrong. Absolutely.
Okay, here we go.
Can you go call the police on me, please? Please go call the police on me so I can leave. Can you go call the police?
I want you to leave my neighborhood.
This is not your.
Now.
You don't own all these houses over here. You need to take your ass to the country with that 1941 shit. Do you have? Girl, you really sitting up here doing that shit you see on TV? Is your name Karen? Cause you acting like one. With them raggedy ass Skechers you got on, with that hand on that branch, girl. What can you please call the police on me, please?
Damn, not the
Please?
Skechers.
I want to know.
I'm about to call them.
Address in this neighborhood do you need to be at?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna sit right here at yours.
Block number and the street.
The block number, girl. You need to shut your dumb ass
You don't
up.
know what address you need to be at in this neighborhood?
Girl, you is a stupid ass.
Y'all niggas. Woo, bro, that was good.
This incident happened in Fort Worth, Texas.
Why are you harassing?
I ain't gonna do it again. But look, no, that's something else there, man. Sisterhood, bro. A lot of niggas is in their fields too, man. Look, Andrew Tate was beaten, embarrassingly beaten in a boxing match with an employee. The guy works for Andrew, and he beat the gristle off of Andrew. That's going to affect his social media persona. Top G? Maybe not. You can't be Top G and you getting the brakes beat off of you by a gay man in Hello Kitty gloves.
Yeah, that Top G stuff is dead. I'll give you that, Platt. He can't be. You gotta change that name up to something else.
regular guy.
Same OG or something. I don't know. You gotta figure something else.
If you hashtag his name on Twitter, I don't have to show it to you. You'll see it for yourself. Those are his fans. They going in on him. And they're talking about the hypocrisy. If you lose, you're a loser. That's Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's always been like, hey, losers lose, winners win. I don't want to hear nothing else. Yeah, I say, yeah, they have that's what they push. Now all of a sudden people are making excuses for the man. That's his philosophy. Winners win, losers lose. He lost. He making excuses now. And that's fine, man. We get it. Guys want to see them win. I want to see him win too, but I want him to be what he says he is. That's what I want. But this is YouTube, though, man. We see it once again, YouTube. Guys get hyped up on social media, and then when they come in the real world, they just regular niggas. They just like anybody else. And a lot of these women get hyped up. They sit on social media with half their ass out, and they get a lot of attention. But if you see them anywhere around regular people, they get ignored. Anybody thinking about their ass? Get your weak ass out my face. That's what they get. Then they run to social media, and you got thirst buckets run down there and tip them out. Andrew Tate was beaten in the ring, and he did that. He shouldn't have done it.
Hey, Platt, I see his guys taking up for him. They going crazy on TikTok.
Yeah, I know. Well, he has a following, bro. He's like a Nicki Minaj. He's got like bars.
Ooh, yo, the bar. Don't get me started.
Andrew Tate has barbs.
That's a crazy correlation right there, Platt. But they going. No, the barbs is turning against Nicki Minaj right now. But the Tates, oh, they like, man, that's my man. At least he got in the ring. None of y'all can fight. They call it the guys that's incels calling guys incels. Oh, Andrew Tate. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I ain't know he had I knew he had a following, but I ain't know them guys was like rocking out with him that bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You create an image that's unrealistic. That's happened with other people. No, he's just a regular dude. Tate Barbs.
Well, they rumbling for him, and they standing behind him, and they taking up for him. Everybody. I'm surprised. Well, it sounded like one guy you had up here earlier. Was he an Andrew Tate fan?
Yep, both of them. Two guys.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they sounded a little bit more objective than the other ones because the way they talking is like you wouldn't get in the ring with him. I'd kick your ass too.
I get in the ring with Andrew Tate right now. We'll let his face heal. Give me a month from now. Where?
You got 3 rounds in you, Platt?
I beat the brakes off him. He wouldn't make a 1 round with me.
You better make every punch count. That's all I'm gonna say, Platt. Because you might run out of win by that second bell.
He wouldn't make it out the first round. First round.
Look, I done heard that plenty of times.
I dropped bombs on his chin piece, Joy. Walk to the corner, Joy. I just walked to the corner, and they'd be 1, 2, 3. Count them out.
Hey, Platt, listen, I done heard it all. I done heard that plenty of times from plenty of my guys. And then I had to put my hand on their shoulder like, bro, you did good. You got your ass. The game plan ain't work out the same way you get in that ring. That nigga go upside your head. Yeah, man, listen, I done seen it and heard it all. So, yeah, Platt, you might whoop Andrew Tate ass, but then they going to be over here punching on you. They going to be on the panel.
Right. Tell me I was wrong.
You got to line it up with everybody to fight him. But,
all right, I can do that. Let's make it happen. Shit.
Man, I'm done. My fighting days I'm cool. I don't even heal the same. Shit. I know he ain't gonna heal the same. Shit. His eye got split? The something.
Yeah, I had to censor.
Yeah, you got to censor that.
Yeah,
he was bleeding.
Yeah, he's wide open. He's cut open and
It happens.
He's swollen up, all of that.
It happens, Platt. It happens in boxing. He all right.
You got to heal back, right?
Yeah, it's gonna take him about a month and a half. Staple his eye. I got stitches underneath my joint before it got split open. It's cool. It'll be all right. It happens.
Hold up, Joey. They had to staple you back together?
At that time, they ain't had the staples. They had something. I had to get it sold. The other they numbed it and sold my.
You Humpty Dumpty, Joey?
What? That had a lump on my head?
If you're a Humpty Dumpty nigga, you don't need to be boxing.
A Humpty Dumpty?
Yeah.
What you talking about? Chunk? Nah, I was in shape. Dumpty, I was in top shape.
He cracked. He fell down and he cracked.
Oh, did I have a glass? Nah, I ain't. Nah, I could take a punch. I was never one of them type guys.
He said Tate got dog walked by LGBT kid.
What? No, he said by LGBT.
Tate got dog walked.
He's still a man. Why y'all?
You know what? No, and all of the
he's
people.
Still a man though.
Yeah, I am part of the Red Pill community, and you're right. I'm gonna call out his bullshit because he does that. Tate don't believe in failure. He's never been fair.
Platt, you part of Jason's of the Red Pill. You more the manosphere. Then the manosphere is adjacent to the Red Pill too, but I wouldn't put Red Pill on you.
You don't think that?
Nah. Cause you get women and you like women, for real. I'm not saying that none of the Red Pill guys don't, but most of them they messed it up.
You don't get the impression that they
most of them, not all of them, because it was a good thing with the Red Pill. Then you had a group of dudes that was just angry women just went crazy.
Mad at the bitch.
Bitch broke.
Bitch broke, mad at the niggas out here mad at the bitch. You gotta mac the woman, man. Don't get mad at her, man. Put her between the sheets. I can't, Joey, that falls on deaf ears. They don't want to do that. But see, that's the difference between me and them. I want to sleep with women.
Me too. I love sleep.
I don't want to talk about them, go home, go to sleep, wake up, and then talk about I want to fuck on them.
Real talk, right? Real talk. Hey, I mean, we supposed to be here to but everybody they talk about the female nature and the bad shit, but it's also good in the female nature too. Like, but guys just stuck on one thing. Yeah, women gonna act up. It's some that know how to act, but I don't know that red pill stuff. I wish everybody. I understand it, but guys went too far with it, in my opinion. It just went too far.
Yeah. And you got Tate. And believe me, Piers Morgan, they're gonna bring all this stuff up with Andrew. He can say what he wants to say. When Andrew does these podcasts, his distractors are going to bring it up. And look, pardon my English, man. Pardon my English. Look, the people who oppose him are going to emphasize that he got his ass handed to him by a gay man in Hello Kitty gloves. How can you be some type of avatar of greatness for men when what you just displayed was horrific?
His fan base need to relax because they making it worse. They need to regroup, and I think they need to heal too. The way they out here acting on social media, I'm like, bro, they acting like the Barbs. They acting just like them.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming at everybody, ready to attack everybody. Like,
they don't see it, Joey. They don't see it.
Jesus.
No, Joey. I'm telling you, they don't see it. And Joey, what's up with Nikki and this gay talk when that's her base?
She just killed her whole base. I don't understand that either. Like,
thank you. So you agree? You'll follow me when I say that?
Yeah, because my thing is, ever since Nikki came out, those the main people I see is them Fruit Loops that's calling themselves Barbs, and they just as worse as the women. Them dudes that wearing all them colorful hairs and acting like women, like those her fan base. I don't understand, but hey, that's Nicki Minaj. She conservative.
Yeah, when Nikki got arrested in Amsterdam or somewhere like that, wherever, about the drugs.
Yeah.
And I went live, I was talking about it. I had so many niggas try to hop on my stream. Obviously, I blocked them, right? Who were doing gay shit on my stream. I said, well, these gay dudes. And then I realized, I said, well, that's Nicki Minaj, man.
Yeah, that's their Barbs. Yep.
That's taboo. Yeah, you can't say nothing about her, man. The gays will lose their mind. Then I look at Turning Point. She on there talking about the gays. I said, wait a minute, that's your base.
Made a whole joke about them. I was like, yikes. And they on TikTok crying and stuff. I see them. I'm no longer a Barb. I'm not a Barb anymore. I'm like, man, shut up. Fruity ass man. I ain't a Barb. But hey, I think Nicki Minaj.
I don't know. Are they not?
But Nicki Minaj always been this way though. Platt, I don't understand why people just. I already seen traits of her being them kind of on that side. Little things here and there. She didn't talk bad about them people anyway. And I think she is trying to get her husband pardoned or get his record expunged. Mm-hmm. She can't maneuver the way that she want with his situation like that.
Yeah, she can't. He can't go a lot of places with her.
A lot of places, and they got a son, so he wants to go places he can't go. Not with that background.
And she's married, right? So say she's gonna be on world tour for 3 months. She's a married woman. She don't want to sleep with anybody. She wants to sleep with her husband. And like you said, a son. The kid can come, he can't. That gets it. And she's saying, okay, let me do this. Because you agree she was kissing major ass, right?
She gotta do what she gotta do.
So you cool with that?
I'm not cool with it, but I understand it. It's a lot of things I ain't cool with, but I understand. But when I seen that, when I seen her do that, I was like, I see what the game plan is. Trying to pull some teeth.
But she's a tether, right? You cool with that?
I see everybody pulling her tether card now. I mean, hey,
She was doing exactly like they say about. She was like 100% tether, talking down on black issues, blaming. She said black women be she said black women be making white women feel bad. Y'all need to stop.
ain't that crazy? The
That's
sisterhood was in
that's
they feelings.
insanity. That's insanity to even say some shit like that.
The sisterhood was in they feelings when she said that. I was like, ooh wee. y'all feelings there, huh? Y'all ain't barbs anymore, I guess. Oh well. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all too damn old to be calling yourself barbs anyway. Grown ass woman. Running around with colorful hair like goddamn Power Rangers. Grow up.
My thing on her is she cool, but please stay out of politics.
All of them. Her, Cardi B, all them little rapper chicks. Stay out there. Just shake your ass and have a good time. Stay out that politics. Y'all don't know nothing about it. I barely be into politics like that. But my thing is, I accept everybody, whoever they want to vote for. You conservative, liberal, whatever you want to be. That's what you want to be. I'm not. It's like two groups gangbanging. Like both of y'all losers. Y'all fighting over a color or a gang that it don't matter. They don't care about you. For real, for real, for real. You ask me. They two sides of the same coin.
Barbs. That's insane, bro. I'm a grown man. I'm saying barbs. That's some Nicki Minaj chat shit. Barbs. It was a nigga over here though. When I did the stream, he was in the chat box, and I said, "Bro, you a barb?" He was a
He said,
barb.
"Yup, yeah." That should
Yeah,
make
I
me.
said, "Why don't you hit the link, bro?" Because I was
It
like,
make me
"Wow."
scratch. That should make me scratch when I hear a grown man call himself, "Oh yeah, I'm a barb." What? All right, man. God, get away from me, bro. Fuck you. Man, let me stop. I'm a barb. Yeah, I like Nicki Minaj. Okay. And then what?
And Megan, all of them got their own little groups. Megan has a group. I don't know what it is, but
The
they
Stallions or some
yeah,
bullshit.
and
The
even
Hotties.
Glorilla got a group. All of them. Ice Spice, the Munchkins. That's what she said. Hers are the. If you fuck with Ice Spice, you in her. You know what I'm saying? Like you fuck with her like that.
Munchkins? That's what she called them?
They're Munchkins.
Ain't that the Dunkin' Donut? The Munchkins, the donuts? I guess.
I don't know. No, that's some shit from Wizard of Oz, but
Oh yeah, the Munchkins.
she made the song.
I noticed the
He thought,
Lollipop Kid.
yeah, he was a munch, and then from there she called them Munchkins.
Yeah, man.
So that's Wizard of Oz, the elves and all of that shit, the Munchkins.
Yeah, I don't keep up with all them female stuff, but yeah, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I guess she showed her true colors. Take her, love her or leave her. She on that side. And you know what's crazy too, Platt? I seen the clip of Charlie. He was talking crazy about her. He said she ain't a role model and all that stuff. Now look at her, chilling with his wife.
And I saw a clip of her going in on Melania Trump and talking down,
crazy
Trump. She was at a concert talking down on Donald Trump and Melania Trump.
Yikes! Now look at her, sniggling and giggling.
Like the stream, man. What is a man? Joy, what's a man?
It varies.
No, it doesn't, Joy.
It does, because not every man is going to be seen in the same eyes as other men. Some men look at men as masculine, the 6-pack, 6 feet tall, probably like Anthony Joshua. Look at it like he's the form of a man. Nah, you can be all that and don't accomplish nothing in life. Don't take care of your kids. Don't take care of your family. That don't make you a man. You know what I'm saying? And even I gotta say, Platt, even you can have relations with all the women in the world. That don't make you a man. You get what I'm saying? It's your integrity.
No, I follow you, but Joey,
your morals, ethics, values, things that you can't see.
I follow you, but I disagree with that.
Okay.
As a man, your responsibility is take care of yourself, your family, the people who you love.
That's
Right?
what I said, Platt. Yeah.
No. But when you talk about raising a family and being the husband, you got to be the leader.
Facts.
Yeah, you can't be a leader getting your head beat in anywhere. No, I'm saying if you just, hey man, we pull the forklifts out the way and the bulldozers out the way, and in that little sand, all of us throw. You can say, hey man, it's cool. I liked it. You want me to come by? Why don't you get in, man? Why don't you? I don't want to get in. So that's what I'm saying. It's about making good decisions. I'm not gonna get in there in some sandy ass little spot and fight motherfuckers for your enjoyment. That's what I mean. The man has to understand what he can and can't do. And I see with Andrew Tate, I see he's totally walked away from that.
Oh no, Platt. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't take his man card away behind this. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Okay, he lost the fight to a man with some Hello Kitty gloves and came out the All I Want for Christmas. That's crazy. I ain't see the beginning. He walked out, but damn, that he's still a man though, Platt. Can't take his man card away.
So he's a man to you?
Yeah, he's still a man.
Okay.
That fight is not going to make that man less of a man.
You don't hold up, Joy. You watched the fight, Joy. That beating, you calling it a fight?
It wasn't even that bad. He was taking some punches.
Joy, come on.
I seen worse, Platt. I seen way worse.
Okay, because you seen worse, that wasn't bad.
Maybe that's me. Yeah, I seen way worse, way more punishment. They was doing a lot of hugging. Like somebody in the chat just said, yeah, it was a hug fest. Cause it looked like Andrew was getting gassed out, so he had to keep grabbing. He took a couple of punches. He hit him with that uppercut. I was like, damn. Then he kept doing it.
If you gotta grab your opponent, you ain't a good boxer.
I mean,
if your opponent come from his corner and you grab it and hold it and being dragged across the ring,
that's a smart boxer, to be honest, Platt. Because if you getting gassed out or you ain't trying to get knocked out, you trying to get your senses together, you gotta grab.
Yeah, but Joe, you
gotta grab,
okay,
Platt.
I'm done.
You gotta grab, Platt. You up there still thinking you gonna have your gloves up and you can take a punch, get the ring, and you up here trying to be He-Man. All right, well, down to the canvas you go. You get knocked out, that's on you. Even when you get up, you got to take a knee and get your head together. You jump right up, you gonna get knocked out. You see what happened to Jab Judah that time. You see how he had the noodle legs, thinking he was cool. No, take that knee, listen to the count, get your breathing together, get your gloves up, get it popping again. Platt, you just wanted him to get. You really wanted him to get knocked out.
No,
it sound like you really want y'all. Y'all be want to see blood. Y'all be want to see people like how Jake Paul took that up. Boxing is a serious thing, boy. Y'all just don't understand. And the long-term effects behind that, man, I done seen guys. That's why a lot of guys retiring early. Shit. That one fight, shit. I done seen guys, they get a little brain damage. They talk they talk like Rocky Balboa. They hold their spoon upside down. I'm like, damn, cuz. You got hit that much in the brain? But no, I still respect Andrew Tate at the end of the day. Even if he is making excuses or whatever comes with it. Most boxers did it. Muhammad Ali even did it a couple times, made some excuses. But at the same time, they took accountability. I wasn't on my game. I gotta get back. Yo, I said the same thing. Yeah, I think an amateur boxer would beat Andrew Tate ass. Like, don't get it. Oh, come on, bro. Don't say that, bro. That ain't for gay dudes. Come on, man. If you box, you gotta understand. Like, you gotta get yourself together. You gonna do a little grabbing. All boxers did it. All of them. All the greats. They keep getting punched on the head, and they gotta grab them. They gotta get themselves together. There ain't nothing gay about it. Let's stop. The Bell, come on, the Bell. Don't do that. Yeah, the Bell, you be the first one to start grabbing on somebody. You get punched on. Goddamn Portland nigga. Get punched right in the head. You gonna start grabbing on somebody. That's a whole different world, boy. Please believe me. Y'all guys keep on thinking that y'all gonna be Superman punching y'all way in the ring. All right. You gonna knock your goofy ass out. You gonna be able. Once you hear that ding, you gonna stumble right in your corner, bloody snot bubbles, spitting out blood. Like, come on, bro. You gotta be smart in there. Why you think Mayweather lasted so long? He perfected defense. Not too many boxers can retire and still be able to. Well, that nigga can't read, but he still can be able to articulate himself.
Well, there you go, Joey. There you go, brother. It's Tuesday. We on our way to a holiday.
Yeah, happy holidays to everybody out there, man. I don't celebrate Christmas.
Joey, drop your
Platt, I thought I emailed you. I got send your email again, Platt. God damn it, because I got a new phone. I gotta get email you because I know you were saying you want everybody information.
I just want your email. I don't want your information.
You want me to put my email in the back, Platt?
Yeah, put it back there.
I got you.
I'm not on Gmail. I gotta open up Gmail.
Yeah, I got Gmail. Hold on, I'm about to put it in the back. I'll be on TikTok for anybody that want to know. I might get it popping over there on TikTok.
What's your name on TikTok, Joey?
Same thing, Joe85SS.
What you trying to do over there?
Nothing, just same thing, little conversation. I'll be up on a couple of my homies' little panels, talking, having good convo. Try to stay away from that gender stuff, though, man. Because them women over there, I don't know if you been on TikTok, Platt, but them women way more vicious than the women on YouTube.
But
they way more vicious. Them women on TikTok is way more vicious. They is piranhas. And they waiting to bite.
I got you, man.
But all right, Platt, I'll holler at y'all.
All right, brother. Appreciate you guys, man. We want to make our point. We made our point. See you next